Alright, and we should be live. Finally.
Alright. Finally. Alright. Welcome back, everyone, finally, to session 20 of Descent into Avernus. This session, we are going into Avernus. Woo!
Woo! This is definitely the best option.
Sorry? This is the best option.
Well, considering it's the only option, it therefore is the best.
Or are you talking about other options with starting in Avernus?
Just continue.
Because okay, cool. If you said a thing, I was asking to clarify it. Alright. Anyway, last we left off, you all defeated the necromancer at the ossuary. What was his name again? You all defeated Gideon Lightwood, who was a corrupted priest of Lathander, and was able to save Older Ravengard, as well as Gary. Older Ravengard had the Helm of Torm's sight stuck on his head. In his head, a demon lord, a demon lord and Lathander was it Torm? Yeah, I think it was Torm. Were fighting it out over control until Gary stepped in and removed the helmet from his head and failed your wisdom or charisma save and put it on your own head. From there, you guys had a big old fight. Yeah, you were able to get out of the way. But let's just step back a bit and go from entering Avernus, because it has been a while since we've had a session at all. So arriving at Avernus, you all, from Baldur's Gate, you met Sylvia Savicus, who was a Tiefling Archmage. The Tiefling Archmage gave you some more information on Avernus itself, particularly with Balparan's personal issues with deals and such. From there, she pointed you in the direction of Traxagor, who was also an Archmage who lived outside of Candlekeep. If you remember, he had been polymorphed into an otter and decided to stay that way because he liked being an otter, I guess. While there, you guys did meet the golden elephant, Lulu. He plane shifted you all into Avernus, where you all have been running around trying to gain more information on like the city and all the Ravengard, and trying to because from my memory, your goals have been a bit mixy as to what you want. Do you want to save the city? Do you want to save all the Ravengard? Are you there for your own personal reasons? Or are you just there for money? But you all have ended up saving many souls from being eaten by demons, so good job to you guys. One of the first things you did was save most of the residents of Elturel who were hiding in the cathedral. From there, while you were there, a few things did happen. I think we got our introduction to Tim, the god of insert noun or verb or adjective here, who is Ranwin's. It's Ranwin, right?
Yep.
Ranwin's patron, which, as part of the deal, Ranwin needs to find him a domain to actually lord over. Additionally, while you were there, I think Dargos had a conversation with himself. And
Yeah.
decided to try to I don't know how to put it. Try to make peace with your other half. I guess we'll see how that leads.
Yeah.
Gary also met an old friend, I guess. Brother to his late partner, Yorian, who was looking for his spell book, which is somewhere. Let me see if I remember anything else. Overnight, everyone lost their left shoes, probably, at some point. Where did we go from there? So from there, High Hall, you went through the catacombs, then you went towards the Grand Cemetery, because you had heard that Elder Ravengard was on his way there to find the Helm of Torm's site, to gain more information on currently being in Avernus. You reach the cemetery, and you have a conversation with Gideon Lightwood. He points you downstairs, where you guys. While you're in the cemetery, you guys killed a bunch of minotaur skeletons. Oh yeah, Barbaran became a cannon, a cannonball.
Cannonball.
That was cannonball. That was very fun. Oh yeah, wait. Oh, that reminds me. While you were in the catacombs, you guys came across a bunch of magic items as well. So you guys have a bunch of new weaponry. In the cemetery. Yeah, you guys killed a bunch of minotaur skeletons, a bunch of shadows, a bunch of specters. There was also a demonic snake that you guys killed, which was interesting. Yep. Then he went downstairs to the ossuary. Found Elder Ravengard. Removed the helm from his head. Was attacked by a bunch of actual minotaurs. Was it minotaurs? No, they weren't minotaurs. What were they again? Whatever, doesn't matter. Along with Ranwin's old friend, who you all threw through a portal into the abyss. From there, you all were on your way back to the siege, where you all were spooked to see a very powerful devil riding a nightmare, which you all decided to leave be. That it wasn't messing with you, so you decided not to mess with it. Returned to the cathedral, performed a ritual to remove the Helm of Torm's sight from Gary. And from there, you got some information as to where to go next. You'll perform the ritual. Where's that information? Because I probably should repeat it. Unless everyone knows it already. Everyone knows it already?
Please repeat it.
Oh, okay, sure. So, in the visions, you all saw Zerial as an angel being defeated by devils, accompanied by Lulu. And then Hmm.
And then,
And then, So I'm just trying to summarize the 4 or 5 dot points I've got here. I could read all out word for word, but that's annoying. In the vision, you also saw Lulu run into some bird-like humanoids dressed in patchwork armor, standing next to strange infernal vehicles. The bird creatures were equipped with odd weapons and tools. But yeah, Lulu doesn't remember pretty much any of that. And you realize that probably the best bet would be to try to get her memories back for your next step. How to do that, you weren't fully sure until Lulu actually piped up with some information for once, something actually useful. She said that she remembered there being a fortress nearby, with someone who has some powerful magics, who might be able to help with her memory problem. But yes. So your current goals, as I see it, is to save Elturel and get it out of Avernus. How to do that is still a bit up in the air. But I guess part of that would be breaking the contract they have as well. Are there any questions or thoughts on anything I just said?
Where are we now?
You are currently in Elturel still. But let's say, for sake of argument, that you are in the chapel, because it's a safe place to rest.
Yes, that's where Julius is staying and keeping people. Not Julius.
Yes,
Scooby.
Scooby. Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Julius.
Julius is from a campaign I'm running.
Okay. Fair enough.
Big dog.
I put a timer on how much time I've got left. From my memory, where is it? Let me just get some bigger numbers in here. Equals 23 days. Yeah, so 23
That
days
sounds about right.
until Elturel falls into. Sorry, I guess it's dragged, more accurately,
Yeah.
into the river Styx.
Which is plenty of time. We've already been here. Sorry, we've only been here, what, 4 days? Something like that?
Well, I mean, you haven't left the city yet.
No, that is fair. And travel will take
We have
time.
basically cleared out the city though.
I mean, that nightmare was in the city. There's plenty of things we're just not touching in the city.
Yeah, fair. We do also have the
yeah.
potential option of we don't necessarily need to save the city from the river. We need to save the people. So, if it comes to the point that
Push them in early.
no, stop it. Evacuating the city to somewhere, whatever passes for land in this place, it might not necessarily be the better option long term, but if it becomes a matter of we don't have time or we've run out of time to return the city to the material world, then we can at least get the people out of the city before it falls into the river. Not ideal, but there is that option. I'm hoping.
Also, as we go to the next chapter of the campaign, I'll just lay out some general information for you guys. So there's a way to run this in the book, which is very it doesn't give you guys a lot of options or choices to make, or freedom, which isn't very fun. So I've decided to run this chapter as a bit of a sandbox, for better or for worse. Guess you'll see. But essentially what that means is that you guys have a lot more options. You guys have a lot more freedom in how you want to explore Avernus, and how you want to come across information, well, how you want to investigate. So anything that's labeled on the map, well, most of everything, you probably can't go to between two ferns, but you can, all of these things that are labeled on the map, you can tell me, hey, we want to go there and check it out, and we can do that. I'll just need to quickly check to see how much I might require some, like 5 minutes to make sure the maps are all good and everything.
But I want to go to Hell Wasp's nest.
You want to go to Hellwasp nest? Yeah, we can do that. We just need to get out of Elturel is the
Yeah.
next step. But yeah, if you guys want to go to Hellwasp nests, we can do that.
I'm wondering if there's actually anything there.
Oh no, there's something there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, that's one of the things that is there. So the only thing that isn't a thing is between two ferns. Everything else is a thing. So Starlight Pit
Mordor's
as
the
well.
thing.
It's not actually Mordor. That's just the name that you guys. So like you have a map in front of you. I imagine one of you just scribbled out what was written there, and you wrote Mordor on it instead.
Well, it is Mordor.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There's even an I in there.
And for the
It's
record,
actually the
I am
demons.
very annoyed at whoever did that.
It's clearly not Mordor. This over here, like it's like the tower isn't called Mordor. Mordor is a nation.
Of course not. It's called Barad-dûr, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, it's the wrong language of word. Just not the point.
It's Mordor now. Full Mordor to me.
now.
It was me who basically pointed out that was the Tower of Sauron.
Yes.
I've
I'd
also
like to
realized.
go to
Sorry.
I would like to go to the Crypt of the Hell Riders.
Yes.
I think there might be
Um,
good stuff there.
Yes, I believe that would be a worthwhile expedition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
Fair
yes,
enough.
I
Go
agree. The
to-
Hell Wasp masks are cool.
I
Yeah.
want to go to the terrifying maths.
Terrifying maths.
Yep. It's past the Crypt of the Hell Riders.
Oh, the math. Okay. Sorry, I thought you said
The
maths.
terrifying masks.
Yeah, I
No.
heard terrifying math.
Forget about the terrifying masks.
Do we have any indication of current leads, basically? Current things that should be actively investigated or killed.
For the main story, or just general things that you, because like for example, Barparan has a magic compass that points him in the direction of his specific stuff.
He has a magic compass for that now. I forgot about that a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah,
So I
where
thought I
is
should
that
mention it
pointing?
because it has been.
Where is that pointing?
It's pointing towards his heart's desire, but it always seems to not go towards the fountain of youth that he wants.
No.
It is going every hour. It switches direction. Is how that compass works. It points towards the teacup shards. And he needs to collect all 7 of them.
Joy.
Yeah. Sorry. To know what his deal is. But that's separate to understanding what's going on with the main story, at least. Lulu has said that there is a fortress nearby, which has someone who definitely can read
Be
her
of help to-
mind or release
Yeah.
memories or whatever. Yeah. It's around about a mile to 10 miles away.
That's achievable. That is achievable. What's the scale on this map? Is this map to scale?
This map is not to scale.
Okay.
So a fun thing about Avernus is
Yeah.
that because it's so hell torn,
Yeah.
spell torn, and is breached constantly by demons, and the fabric of reality is very wibbly wobbly. So distances that were previously a mile can be up to 100 miles. Distances that were 100 miles could be 10 miles. It's all about whatever's convenient at the time. But yes, there's not really any particular scale. It's just generally what's most of the time what's closer to each other than normal. Yes. I know that's not very helpful.
Yeah.
But it would take multiple days walking distance to get between most things.
Yes.
So there may be, but there may be some other form of transportation. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's bikes down here in Avernus. I also realized I never properly set the setting to like what Avernus looks like. So I should mention that the entirety of Avernus is essentially in perpetual twilight. So these days and nights and like rest that you've been having, it hasn't gone dark or become lighter outside. It's all just perpetual. Like feels almost as if you're in a casino. Except there are meteors falling from the sky every few minutes.
So like a casino. Farron's been to
Yeah.
some weird casinos.
Fair enough. There's a lot of ambient light that continually wells from just below the horizon at several points. It's almost as if there are 9 suns just beyond the horizon that you can't see. There's no celestial bodies in the sky, no sun, moon, or stars. The twilight makes it difficult for most denizens of Avernus to actually track the passage of time. The atmosphere reeks of brimstone and burning tar, and there's hot gusts of wind that just shriek through. Actually, wait, yeah, you guys wouldn't see that. You're 500 feet above the land, but when you get down there, lots of hot gusts of winds. But
So,
yeah, the landscape is peppered with bone fields, quicksand, bubbling tar pits, lakes of lava, canyons of wailing souls, and salt flats made from the tears of the damned. And lots of battlefields and carnage, especially along the banks of the river Styx.
So standard holiday area?
Yeah. Well, actually, Venice did used to be a holiday destination before the Blood War, but that was many millennia ago.
yeah. So, where do we want to go? Do we want to go to the Fortress of Possible Knowledge, the Crypt of the Helldivers, or make for Hell Wasp Nests and see what we encounter along the way?
The Hell Divers?
Hell Riders.
I vote between two
It's a different
firms.
IP. Except,
You can go there if you wish.
sorry, I'll just have to quickly. Yeah, that thing doesn't exist, so we'll have to improv that one.
What are
What's-
we doing about getting off where we are
Yes, that's the other
and
question.
getting
Yeah,
everyone
we-
else off?
we kinda
That's
need
our
to
first
decide.
priority.
So, if you were to look over the edge, so there are several chains that connect the city to the ground, and it would be pretty easy to climb down those. But each of the ends of those chains are lashed pretty close, like a few 100 feet, from the coast of the river Styx. Sorry, coast isn't the right word,
Banks.
but bank. There we go. From the bank of the river Styx. And currently, below the city, there's quite a large battle going on between devils and demons. So it is possible to go down the chains. You just might need to be a bit sneaky at the bottom to go unnoticed. Or,
Can I
fight through a wave of like 100 horned devils and pit fiends and such.
can I spit over the edge and see if I can hit one of them?
Oh yeah. We have our first roll of the day. Now, give me an attack roll with disadvantage.
Can I frenzy? Sorry, reckless.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Attack roll with disadvantage. Sorry, with flat roll with.
Yep.
That. I'm guessing this is unarmed strike.
Well, we're not
Oh,
doing
it was-
damage. Just go for it.
The roll on the dice was 17.
17. You can't tell who you've hit, but you know in your heart of hearts that you hit someone with that spit.
Yes.
Some devil or demon is probably very upset right now.
And then got distracted and then got killed.
Yes, exactly.
I'm the cause of his death.
So, do we have any other reasonable means of getting down?
Flying? Or whatever else you guys like. You are on a floating city 500 feet above the ground. That is the problem that I'm sharing with you. Any solutions to which I'd love to hear.
I can get one person safely to the ground.
What level are we?
7th. Oh yeah, you need a level up.
Cool, thanks for that one. What level is
Sorry.
Austin in?
Go for 5.
Okay.
Sorry, I think I did mention at the end of last session, but that was 2 months ago.
I wasn't here.
Well, I think I sent a message out. Like, I know that Tim leveled up his character, but whatever. It was 2 months ago.
Thank you.
So anyone have any bright ideas?
How many
Jump
feet
ahead
of
to the
rope
desk.
do we have as a party?
Quite a lot, probably.
And do we trust the knots?
So,
I would propose that if you go immediately down, you will land in the river Styx.
so is there any side of the city you can jump off where you will land on land?
No.
Okay.
So, climbing down the chains looks like it should be safe as far as it goes.
Other than potentially getting attacked by that.
Yeah, that
In
is
that
the main
battle we
concern
saw.
with that. Or more the question, is that the main concern with it? That there is a raging battle going on basically around the chains. Near enough around the chains. Because if that is the concern, then minor problem, maybe, I hope. But if the chains
If
are
we're
physically
going-
traversable, then it's not a bad option.
If we're going down via the chains, when we get to the bottom, I might be able to use darkness to distract them potentially, depending, or at least to hide us, obscure us.
They're probably devils. They can see through magical darkness.
Yeah, they probably have
Yeah.
devil sight.
Potentially. I'm not sure how many actually have that. But
I know imps have it.
true.
So should we work out up here on this city? Like, if we've got there's the chains to go down and potential feather falling and flights or that sort of thing. Why isn't there a way to do it from up here? Why isn't there a way to get down? Or wasn't this city teleported here or something?
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ripped out of the
Teleport
fabric of
moving
reality.
And it. Oh yeah, wait. When you're drawing the city, could you draw the companion, like a big black hole above the city as well? Thank you for whoever's doing that. But yeah, it did teleport here. If you want to go talk to Zerial and ask if she can teleport you off the city, you can do that.
I was wondering if she can teleport the city back.
Possibly. I mean, if she's the one who did it, she probably has the power to return it. Whether or not she wants to is a whole other matter.
We can go talk to her and see why she did it. Or have we been told that already?
Yes, she did it for revenge. Like a few hundred years ago, when she was originally an angel and attacking and invading Avernus to fight in the Blood War, she formed the Hell Riders of Elturel, and they came with her. Some of them, though, were cowards and abandoned the army, ran back through the portal, and locked her and most of the army in Avernus, which led to her defeat. And then she became an archdevil, and here we are today. But yeah, mostly for revenge, and also to gain some extra souls to fight in the Blood War. Because if you don't remember, when there are two ways for devils to be born, both of which are from humans. Sorry, not humans. Mortals when they die. The first is if you are already evil. But if you're not already evil, if you sell your soul to a devil, they can essentially resurrect you for in hell as a lemure. And maybe you can get promoted or whatever. But like it's essentially just an extra life, but you're evil in hell fighting in a war.
Right.
But yeah, there are other options. If I understand you right, machine. Like, were you talking about like I don't know, making a parachute or glider or something in Elturel, or were you talking about like finding someone who could teleport you off, or?
Well, getting us off doesn't like it helps us, but it doesn't help the people here. And if
We have time. We don't need to get the people off yet.
You don't quite have a safe place for them to go.
Them staying in the city is the safest place for them at the moment.
They are like Elder Ravengard and Rhea. Oh, yeah, I didn't mention Rhea. Rhea's been part of your party for a while, but she's staying behind to help protect the people. And to my understanding, I think Scooby is too, or is Scooby coming along? Scooby's staying too.
Mhm.
But yeah, the people have protection, at least for the moment.
Yes, the people are safe where they are, safest where they are, should say. We need to leave the city and find a way to resolve the issues. Well, no option
Alright,
seems
so-
forthcoming apart from traversing the chains.
Mm.
Can I just clarify? They are anchored on the land.
They are anchored on the land. It is easy to reach them, and it's easy to climb down them, although it does count as difficult terrain, so you do move relatively slowly,
That's fair.
if you were to climb down them. They burn slightly at the touch, but not painfully. I just want to clarify, do the rest of you also want to climb down the chains?
Yeah, I think it's the only safe option.
Napped, Jim Bob?
I'm good with
Not
that.
sure. I mean, we haven't got any other options apparently.
We could jump and hope for the best.
No.
Andromeda's got a good
mean-
idea there. I mean, look, what's the worst that could happen?
It will be
Fall
lot,
500
what?
feet to our death.
50 d6 damage. Or was it
So
maxed
the
out at
worst-
20 d6?
I think it maxes out at 20 d6.
I'm pretty sure I can survive that fall.
Yeah, the worst aspect is falling into the river Styx,
Mhm.
Yeah.
which is
There's no way to jump.
famously
without.
one of the worst fates.
Hmm.
No.
I mean, if you want another option, you do have an artificer on board. I mean, I don't know. There are other options open to you, but
what do you think,
Parachute?
Artificer? Do you
they're
think you
not as
could?
reliable.
Do you think you could contrive some way to get us down gently?
Can we make a parachute, maybe? Hang glider?
Maybe.
Abseil?
I mean, abseiling is
Look-
the Sorry, I interrupted you.
Yep, you're fine.
Okay.
So I mean, I do have. I could use Featherfall to get us down as long as we were over land.
How far do we have to crawl down the chains to be over land?
Around halfway.
Are we still fairly obscured from the battle beneath us at that point?
Depends on how sneaky you are. But yeah, mostly. I mean, most people aren't looking up while fighting in a war. Although this is a fight between devils and demons, so there are quite a few flyers.
So we could always try to climb down, and then if we need to drop rather quickly, use Featherfall.
Right.
Someone have Featherfall?
I
I
have
do
Featherfall.
not. I do,
Same, I've
however.
not got it.
I do, however, have the ability to lessen my own damage, but that doesn't exactly help you lot.
I have
mean,
Earthbind. I can
I
fall
can-
safely.
I can rage towards the bottom and take half damage when I land.
Mm.
Well, with Featherfall, where's my display in VTT? I can have up to 5 falling creatures within range.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 6 of us, though.
Is
Right.
there 6 of us in here, including Austin?
7 of us.
Yeah.
There's 7 of us.
Do 2 back to 2 lot?
What is that effect? What?
cast it twice, maybe?
Oh yeah, sorry. Can you guys do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
we
new
can
DM.
those things, yeah.
Yeah, it's a new roll 20 thing.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh. How do you do that?
On the left-hand side, there's an effects button.
Okay.
Hey, look.
Oh.
That's what
Maybe I
Avernus
should.
actually looks like.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought it up. This is a bit of a distraction.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right, that's enough.
All right.
There's blood
So is it
down
cla-
here.
So I could probably scale the chains without being seen unless someone in the fight has see invisibility or true sight or something along those lines.
Hmm.
Because I have the ring, but
Yes, you do have the ring.
so if I could climb down and not be featherfold,
I think it's worth trying to just traverse
Mhm.
our way down normally.
Yeah.
Probably worth taking some of our rope and securing ourselves to each other, so that if one does fall, especially while we're still over the river, we have the option to not fall.
Oh, not a bad
We've
idea.
just finished a rest, haven't we?
Yes. You should be fully loaded up.
what happens if featherfall is cast on one person and you're attached to that person with a rope?
Strength check. Well, I
Yeah.
guess with a rope, it would be more of a
Break your back check.
break your back check. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good question.
You'd fall half as fast. Both of you would take half damage probably.
But what if? Okay, so then theoretically,
So what if, right.
oh wait, no, my intelligence is bad. Never mind. I can't. Random can't do those computations.
So which side are we going off, and how big is this war zone area that they're all fighting?
The war zone goes like 100 feet from it's all around the base of the city and like each side of the river. But Lulu's convinced that the fortress, at least that she wants to go to, is over in this direction, to the east of where you are.
Everything else we're after is on the west. So, which side do we want to go to? Anyone?
I don't
No.
really mind.
I don't mind either.
So long as it's
Where
Well, let's see if we can
not
get
the
our
dis-
companion to be more
distant
useful.
side. All in favor of east?
Yeah, why not?
Anyone
Check
opposed?
which way's east?
East.
All right, let's get our companion to be more
West.
useful.
Well,
Alright.
isn't the Hell's Wasp and all that to the west?
Correct.
Lulu wants to go east.
Okay,
Um,
we'll go east.
Also, for the sake of convenience, the river isn't quite cutting off one side from the other. As I said, things are very flippy floppy in Avernus. Essentially, when you're moving, I'm going to be rolling, and there's a possibility that you could be cut off by the river Styx. Like, it's not really a constant there. It's going to be according to the dice on whether or not you're cut off by the river Styx, essentially. most of the time you won't be. But yeah, so you're planning on going down the chains on the east-ish side of
Mhm.
Elturel?
I believe so.
All right.
So we're 500 feet above the land, right?
Mhm.
Yep. So you're
How
500.
Wait,
Yep.
hold up. Let me demonstrate this. So if the land is here and the top is here, how much is this distance between where we are and the land, like
Oh, you're trying to do math.
Well,
That's fair.
On a
100,
Sunday?
100 feet.
100 feet.
Actually, sorry.
distance,
I
right.
said I said you'd have to go halfway. So,
Mm.
no, that makes sense. 100 feet. So then you'd have to go 50 feet across if you want to feather fall.
Fair.
Yeah, you're trying to do Pythagoras with a not to scale map.
Yep.
Yeah, you might want to just draw it instead of measuring it.
I'm not actually measuring it, but yeah.
Mm.
So we have to go 50 feet, all right.
Yes. But also 250 feet down. So 300 feet total.
Is there
Make
any
sense?
is there any challenge to us descending?
Any challenge to you descending?
Do we need to make checks or anything
Well,
to
I
that
mean-
effect?
Yeah. Like what do you mean by that? Like being attacked by enemies or the chains exploding? Like what are you trying to
Are we able to
understand?
safely traverse down? Or do we need to do anything about it?
Well, how are you determining this?
I'm asking the DM.
Yeah, but like there could be many things that could impact your traversal. You could be attacked by, like, if you want to do attacked by enemies, that would be gosh, perception check. Yeah, I guess perception check would be the best for that instance. If you're wanting to wonder if the chains are gonna harm you in some way, I'd say an Arcana check. Or if there's something else specifically that you're worried about, or like a dimension that you're worried about that I haven't mentioned there, there are other appropriate checks as well.
So let me put it this way. We start descending down the chains. What
Yes.
happens?
So have you just started descending down the chains now?
That's my intention.
Unless there's any other safeguards we need to do ahead of time to make sure nothing will happen, like falling.
Well, that's why I thought Tim was doing. So I was asking like what's. Anyway, so I'm going to assume right now that you are starting to descend down the chains.
Yes.
Okay, you are moving around 15 feet every 6 seconds. So let me just do some maths. Not for anything in particular, don't worry about it.
That is very slow. 15 feet every 6 seconds.
Well,
It's difficult
technically you
terrain.
can dash, so it'd become 30.
You guys want to be dashing?
No.
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 I'm already dashing. What
How
are you talking
far
about?
down the chains do we have to get before we're over
50.
land?
Half of it. Halfway down.
Okay.
Yes.
So
The chains are 600 feet long.
250 feet, yikes.
Also,
Oh,
I'm
300
moving
feet, yikes.
20 feet a turn.
You're moving 22. Well, are you going ahead of the party or are you staying with the party?
I'm moving at my movement speed.
Okay. You're going ahead of the party. I would like. So if you're all going at your normal speed with dashing, or are you all going at half speed with just the movement action, and you're keeping your other action open?
I think we should just move with our movement action and leave the other one.
Yeah.
I think we should take it slow and not waste our take it slow. Be careful. Not rush it.
Okay. Around 150 feet for most of you down the chain. And at this point, Dargos is 50 feet ahead of you. I would like all of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yay!
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh,
Yep.
Why am I not proficient? Oh, whatever.
You're not proficient in con saves because you're a wizard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just dumb because it's like kind of one of the main things a wizard needs. But yeah,
Yep. I am proficient in Constitution saves because I'm a fighter
'cause
first.
you're a fighter. Yeah.
Oh,
I got
how much
11.
damage am I taking?
Okay, so
Bad rolls. That's not a good day. Good thing
Alright,
we
I
have
rolled
a
10 and 11.
so
Oh.
Barparan and Gary, you're the only two who failed.
Oh,
good.
Gary, I would
Wow.
suggest that you have a useful feature here.
Oh wait, yeah, I do, but it's too late. I rolled.
So, So the infernal iron heats up underneath your hands and gives you a zap.
Oh wait, is this a magical effect?
This is a magical effect.
I have advantage.
you're so lucky on that one.
Actually, Barparan
That's
might as
better.
well.
I don't think so.
No, it's just the soft stat saves, isn't it?
Yeah.
So everyone who failed, you take full damage, which is 9 necrotic damage, and everyone who passed, you take half damage, which is 4 necrotic damage. For the people who failed, could I also get you to, which I think is just Barparan.
Yeah.
Barparan, could you give me a strength check? Not saving throw check.
Oh, that's better. That's a 15.
Okay, cool. We're all good. Yeah, you guys are around a quarter of the way down. Do you want to continue?
we don't have a choice. Yes.
Dargot, are you still staying ahead of everyone else?
Yeah.
Okay.
The quicker I get off this, the quicker I stop taking damage.
Yes. Alright, can I just
of
have a
you-
look around quickly, see if anything in the situation below has changed, if there's anything flying nearby that might be of concern?
Give me a perception check.
Decent.
Nothing's noticed you yet.
That's beneficial. Let's continue.
Are you wanting to continue, or are you being sneaky, or just not worrying about that and just trying to get down?
Continuing as we were.
Continuing
So,
as you were.
Using half speed, only movement.
Yeah. Careful, but not stealth.
Okay. So you reach around the halfway point, except Dargos, who is now 2/3 of the way down.
Wait,
Dargos,
we reached the
now-
halfway point.
Yep, you're 300 feet
Oh.
along the chain. Whereas
I'm about
400.
400, yeah.
So, one more minute and you'll have reached the bottom, Dargos.
So, Varun,
So-
how good do you think you are at throwing?
I am quite good at
Before
throwing.
we
What is
figure
your plan?
Before we figure that out,
Oh.
just quickly, con saves from everyone.
Yeah. Like normal.
That's normal. Yeah, here we go. Oh, that's much better.
What's the DC?
10.
10.
Okay. Oh, me and Austin I got a 19, she got a 20.
Cool. I think that's everyone. So you all take half damage, which is 15. Well, sorry, no, that's not the half damage. My bad.
What?
Sorry.
I'm like, what?
Jeez.
So I rolled
7?
15 total damage, so 7 is the halved.
Ouch.
You're getting hurt.
Ah,
This is saying a
Little
thing a little.
bit.
All right. So what were you asking, Gary?
He
What
wants
are
to
you
be
planning to
thrown.
throw?
Wait, who are we eating?
Oh yes. So if we're over land, do you reckon you can throw me?
I could certainly try. You have some way of landing safely?
Yes. I just want you
Are
to
you
throw me as far that way as away from those fighting things as possible.
are you a cat? You gonna land on your feet?
I am gonna land on my feet. It's gonna be great.
And more like a goat,
Watch
but
out for
yes.
your ankles.
Does that seem like a reasonable possibility?
Of him being thrown by here and not landing on top of a battlefield?
Yes.
No, but he'll land on land.
Yeah, I thought that would be the case, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, so it's still fighting everywhere, which means
Yeah.
this whole plan seems kind of pointless.
Mm,
You'd have to go a bit further to try to avoid that, unless you want to throw him horizontally, like 100 feet or so.
yes.
Um,
Unfortunately,
just-
my arm is not good enough and you are too heavy for me to get you that far past the battlefield. So what would ultimately happen from that attempt is you land on the ground in the middle of a battlefield without any of us.
I mean, it doesn't matter regardless. If we're going down into a battlefield with tons of things, we're all going to die regardless. There's no realistically feasible way of doing anything here.
Yes, but if it is all of us together, we stand a fairly good chance of being able to fight our way out. If it's just you, you will
What?
die.
This is a battlefield. There is 7 of us. We don't have any realistic chance.
I'm good. I don't know
Yeah.
what you guys are on
Oh,
about.
if
I'm
you're
good.
invisible, yeah, sure.
um,
How big is
Well-
this battlefield? Like, there would be
Did you say
thousands of people,
You just
right?
said 100 feet around the base.
No, but like, how many enemies are there? Like, people are there, demons and things? It'd be thousands,
is-
wouldn't
it is packed, and from here you can see all the demons who are still spilling like a tide out of the river Styx.
So we would not have a chance.
Well, I think they'd be
As much as I'd
distracted.
like to believe, yeah, but when they're demons and devils, they're going to see a bunch of us in the middle of all of them coming down the chains, and there's thousands of them.
But are they more concerned with us or each other?
We're just
True.
going to get caught up in the thousands of them. There's not going to be a path we can walk through.
At least
Alright, I'm
follow
gonna
the
actually
chains
ask you
far enough
guys
that we can get closer to
continue
the edge
to
of it.
discuss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us
We
continue.
need to find a way to get past them. We can't go down the bottom of the chain without dying.
Can we go to like a quarter of the way?
Yeah, let's at least get to the 3/4 mark and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
figure out if
I
there's a
will
good
say I
path.
put my ring on by this point.
Basically, if we touch the ground, we die. We need to get lower to the point where we can find a better way to get past all these things.
So the floor is lava, or the floor is death?
Pretty much. The floor is lava 100 feet around the chains.
No, that's fine. We just need to get 101 feet away from it.
Exactly.
105. Anyway, we continue down. I'm going to assume that.
Hey, if they're chained, could we all swing the chain together and maybe launch ourselves?
These chains are huge
They're giant.
and magic.
They're enough that we
Well-
are climbing down easily.
These
I'll just put
two
us-
chains
there's
are
7 of us,
pulling
if
down
we
a
all
city.
swung. I just thought, if there's 7 of us and we all start swinging at the same time, maybe.
I
could all-
imagine like one of us standing next to a single chain link is like one average height person in real life standing like to like a skyscraper sort of thing.
Mhm.
So each of these chain links are 30 feet long and 20 feet wide.
Yeah.
Ah.
It,
Yeah.
Any amount of movement we got in those chains if anything, it's just increasing
Yeah.
the chance somebody's gonna fall off.
Yeah.
So if
Well, if
that's
I
the
move the chain,
case,
it's going to increase the chance of
so
all
the
of you falling
chain-
off.
Right. Let's not do
No.
that.
So we work our way down
So-
to the next surge of heat.
Can I look below me and see if there is a safe place to go when I get to the bottom?
Sounds like a good idea. Give me a perception check.
Yes,
Where in hell
Darkos
is
doing
the safe
perception.
place?
So a chain is like that, and one of
Uh,
us is
Natural 20, 21?
like that. One link of
Natural
the chain is
20.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you some useful information.
Yeah.
Please.
It does. If you are stealthy, you can be pretty sure that you can escape once you reach the base of the chain. But
How do you
but like
stealth
like that
through
should be
that?
that. Well, as you've gone a bit closer, you can see that there's a bit of distance between the back of the battlefield and the base of the chain. Like there's around like the nearest devil is around about 30 feet away. Like it's cutting it close, but instinctually you know that you might be able to get away with it. But there's Douglas, you notice that something's a bit odd. You
Okay.
don't think that you think you'll definitely be noticed no matter how hard you try.
Thanks.
And so, okay, I'm giving you more information.
Mm-hmm.
But you notice that there's a in particular there's a flying large red devil creature, very with a long tail and holding a mace. He's flying around about 50 feet above the battlefield, wearing a crown. You don't know why, but you feel like he'll notice you.
How far away from me is he now?
You are 200 feet above the ground. He's flying.
That was only
50 feet-
100.
Sorry.
That was only 100 feet.
You're 100 feet away from everyone else.
Right.
You are of the 600 feet of chain. You are
100 feet down.
yes.
And he's 50 feet away from me.
No,
Like, below me?
50, he's 50 feet above the ground. You're 200 feet above the ground. You are around about
150 feet.
150 feet above him, but there's also some side to side action, so probably like 180 away from him.
Okay.
Um,
So that's a size comparison there. That little green rectangle is effectively the average size character, and that's 4 chain links of 20, just for size comparison.
that's fun.
So we won't be able to shake it.
No, not even slightly.
Unless you double enlarge Dargos and he rages and
Double enlarge me.
so do you,
Well,
I think I
Who
actually
wants to
stand a better
continue
chance of it.
You need
There's-
it to be a paladin with peerless athlete with then rage, then enlarge, and then use embiggen or giant strength with a rune fighter or whatever.
Yeah. Anyway,
so do the rest of you want to continue down?
yes.
Yep.
I'd like to
Yeah,
move.
You'd like to move?
Well, this thing, if I get below this thing, it's going to see me. I'm assuming, right?
That's what your character thinks? Yes.
And he's like swaying in and out of the chains within about 30 feet. Right?
No, he's not swaying. Are you talking about Dargos, or are you talking about
No, the flying creature.
the large flying creature? Is
Mm-hmm.
he's focused on the battlefield. He's 30 feet away from the chains, 50 feet above the ground. So yes, he's not within striking distance, and he's not flying towards the chains or anything like that.
But he's not flying away. He's like hovering at a constant
hovering.
30. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just want to ask the people here, would it be a good idea for me to just jump off and try and take out that thing?
Aren't you like 200 feet ahead of us or something?
I'm 100. Yeah, I'm 100 feet ahead of you.
So you would have to shout very loudly.
I'm not gonna shout. I'm. This is me, machine, asking you guys.
Yeah. I certainly think it's a thing that you would consider.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go down.
I think it would be fun.
Wait, how far is he away from? So, how
I'm
far down are
I'm
we?
100 feet. You're 300 feet down. I'm 400 feet down. This thing is 150 feet below me.
Yo, let's do some drawing. So we have Elturel, we have the river Styx, we have the ground. The chain, let's say the chain connects here, from here to here.
What the heck?
Please
One
stop
hundred
with the
feet.
fire.
That is a terrible drawing. I'm so confused.
Then we have chains going down.
Oh, okay. Now I understand.
Dargos is around 2/3 of the way down here. Everyone else is around. Actually, you guys are like halfway, so you're like
Can we
around.
clean this up a little bit. Like,
Okay, look, I'm not great at
do-do-do-do.
art. I'm trying to do something quick.
I'm just very confused because you've got all this stuff below thingy.
It's the sticks.
So,
But this here is. Oh, my colors aren't working. There we go. We have the sticks here. Then here we have Avernus itself. Here are the chains.
so it looks like that, right? So this thingy here is the chain. We'll just make it red.
Yes, it looks like that. You guys. Let's say that Dargos is here. Oh, that might be moving things over. Dargos is here. Everyone else is here. That's 100 feet between you two.
Yeah.
And this guy is. If we had a third dimension, it would make a bit more sense. But he's around about. Where's 50 feet? So that's 200 feet. So he's around about there. If you can see the yellow dot, which you probably can't. Let me just
Yeah.
make sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's make it a bit more. There we go. Let's add some more color. There we go. There we go. There's Mr. Devil Guy.
Are we above ground yet, or no?
Say again?
Is there land beneath us yet,
Uh,
or are we still above the water?
you guys are above land.
Okay, so
But let's add a bunch of black dots to represent people fighting.
Shit.
Is there anyone on the back of this flying creature? Or is it just a flying creature?
This flying creature. Sorry, he should be
Mm.
around about there in comparison to the troops. Yeah, this chain link is also a bit too. Do it like that. There we go. That looks a bit better.
Anyway, we still have a way to go
So-
down.
so he-
So
So he's flying at the
Yeah.
back.
He's flying at the back.
I'm gonna go down 100 more feet. See where he's at. And at that
100
point decide if I'm gonna jump on him.
Okay, so you're
But-
going down 100 feet. What are the rest of you guys
Yeah.
doing?
Continuing down.
So
We'll
we're
continue down.
300 feet. He's only 250 feet below us. How strong do you think he is?
He's a
Dargos
Fiend.
thinks he's very strong.
I mean, like muscular wise, he got big muscles or nah?
He's pretty beefy, Dargos.
No. Oh wait, what? Oh, you're telling Dargos, right?
I'm telling Dargos. Dargos is the one who's seen him, and Dargos is the one who rolled a 20 on
yeah.
deceiving.
Yeah.
On perception, yeah.
Mm.
Yep, I'm gonna go down 100 feet and then choose at that point because I'm gonna have to make another con save at that point.
You shouldn't have to, unless you're taking your time. so
I'm
you-
not.
You're not?
I'm just going down at normal speed.
Okay. Wait.
Wait, why did this change?
But I mean, unless you're standing around,
Alright,
because
yeah.
the con save is every minute,
Oh,
and
okay.
going 100 feet for you is Okay, so if you want to go, so I'm just going to redraw.
Going 100 feet is 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Not a minute, unless you've been standing around.
No.
Boys,
Would've
if
done-
you're wanting to wait for people, I'll give you another con save. I mean, unless you really want to.
I'm not waiting for people. I am basically trying to give. I'm trying to be a distraction for anything that's going to see us.
Hmm.
Or the rest of the group to get down.
Okay. And the rest of the group is also making their way down.
Yeah.
So they're going to get within 50 feet of me because I only went down another 100. And they go down 150. But while they're moving down, I'm going to jump onto this thing. Or try to.
Wait, let me just double check. Because it's 15 feet every 6 seconds. They're only going for 30 seconds because you're only going for 30 seconds.
They're going about 80. No.
But no, they're going 75.
75? Yeah.
So this is 225 feet above the ground. So they're still a bit over 100 feet away from you. Unless you want to wait for them.
I could
am
potentially
going
knock that thing just out of the air.
Yeah, but I don't want to knock it out of the air.
This drawing got very elaborate in the time I was gone.
I'm going to try and get on it and ride it.
That is
And
not going
keep
to
it
work
in the
well.
air.
That seems very much more in
What?
character.
Know
Yep.
that, though. Yes.
That's pretty in character.
See? It may not work in line with what I would do.
I never said it would work. I just said it's in character.
I do not support this. This is going to end terribly.
I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry, are you wanting to jump from where you are?
I am 30 feet away, so I want to get within. I want to move another 20 feet, so another 6 seconds. So I'm 80 feet off the ground, and I have to jump 30 feet and use momentum to get me 30 feet out. Unless he's
big
directly
is
under
this
the shade.
thing?
It's a large creature.
He could absolutely hold me.
Maybe.
He's a
Just 'cause
big,
it's
beefy, winged creature.
It doesn't mean he can just hold you, especially when
I
you're
can't hear
coming at
you.
him with force.
I'm really coming at him with 30 feet of force, though.
He's also gonna. It would, regardless, it'll slow the descent.
I suspect you're going to
We want to
hit
see a
it and
free
it's
fall.
going to smack straight into the ground with you on top.
Well, we will see.
I have healing for a reason.
Shit.
This isn't a healing fixes it situation.
We're going to move one more turn, so that's 36 seconds. We've done. So they'll move to 205 feet away, and I'm 205 feet off the ground, and I will be 80 feet.
And they'll be at 210.
do 10. Yep, sorry.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
gonna
This
be
isn't.
80 feet.
Whatever. This is confusing.
What?
Sorry. I'm just realizing that we're writing it as distance above the ground, but you're not just going above the ground. You're going along the chain. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much.
Yep.
But yes, you're going a bit further along the chain. You're going one more round, which is 20 more feet. So now you're 80
Yep.
feet along.
And then I am going to jump onto this thing.
All right. Are you doing anything to make this easier for yourself?
I'm
So this would be
probably
a,
gonna go into a rage.
So this would be an athletics check to see if you can make the distance.
Yeah, I would be going into a rage.
Yep. So you're dropping 30 feet. You're going across 30 feet. So,
Athletics, huh?
yep. So let me just think for a second about like how hard this would be. So you're doing a standing long jump.
Pretty much.
D&D 5e.
And I have advantage on this while I'm raging.
You make a long jump. You can cover a number of feet up to your strength score to move.
Which is 15, by the way.
Sorry, what did you roll? What are you saying?
My strength score is 15.
Isn't it higher than that?
No. I've got
Oh.
15, 14, 15 across the top, and then 1 in wisdom.
Okay. So 15. Again, you can get a running distance.
I'm
which
gonna
means you can't
roll.
go 15, but yeah,
Wait,
you're falling.
I thought
Yeah,
we were
okay.
climbing. How can he run?
Because the chains are really big.
Okay, right.
You stand on top of the chain and make like a ninja.
Was there a DC I needed to beat?
Actually, I'm just checking because I don't think. I mean, it's
This
not
is
gonna be
I'm
hard.
asking you because it's
Yes,
it's
sorry.
not designed to
Look
be
up.
hard. No.
That's fair. I'm thinking through the situation. I don't think it would be hard to actually get that far. Based off
Well, I'll
of where
say
you're
this: my lowest roll was an 18.
at. Okay, you are able to reach the pit fiend.
Oh,
What are you
yeah,
going to do
you're
when you
dead.
get there? So are you going in for an attack or a grapple?
This is no. This is I don't. I am grappling it, but not to the point where I'm constricting its wings.
Okay, so you're
You-
latching on.
Yeah,
Could you give me a strength check?
I can.
So
Yeah.
very dead.
That's a 21.
21. You are able to latch on to the fiend. It cries out in surprise and starts flying around wildly and tries to push you off. So that's
Gonna
gonna be
hold on.
It's gonna be a contested strength check. That's a 19.
I got a 20.
20. You are able to grip your fingers into it. It is going to try to start making a landing. It's gonna move a little bit.
I'm gonna try and keep it up in the air by pulling backwards.
All right, give me another strength check.
Natural 20, 22.
22. That's 15 plus 8. That's a 23. It's gonna keep going in the direction that it wants to go.
Rude.
Everyone else, you get another round of movement.
Just one round.
Are the rest of you? Are you going at the 15 feet per round? Or are you going any quicker than that?
You've seen me do this, by the way.
You
Yeah,
have seen him do this.
I will have
I've
been
put on
keeping an
my
eye on
ring.
him, having been with him being ahead. I would have been keeping an eye on him. I just saw him jump and latch onto. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit.
I have my
Yeah.
ring on, so I feel comfortable dashing too now.
Is
He
anyone not
definitely does
dashing?
not win this.
I'm not dashing. I'm going standard movement.
Going standard movement?
Austin would be dashing because she just saw her dad jump onto a fiend.
Okay,
Mhm.
this green dot now represents Andromeda. The rest of you are a bit further down. Let me get another dot.
You can use the blue one.
No, that's Dargos on top of the demon.
I will not dash.
You're not going to dash? Okay, so the
Yeah.
slower group is green, the faster group is orange.
Is this thing going towards the back of the army?
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone who is going faster, give me an athletics check.
Oh no.
Oh, I have a -1.
The DC is 10.
Woo, that's 20.
16.
Austin got a dirty 20.
Okay. You're all able to go faster. Dargos,
Yes.
are you going to do anything before this demon tries to throw you off again? Sorry, not demon, devil.
Devil. I am going to grab my rope and try and tie it around this thing's neck.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check with disadvantage because you're trying to hold on while also doing something nimbly with your hands.
Ooh. 6.
6. The rope falls loosely. You're not able to get a good knot on.
Yeah.
Could you
that's what
give
I
me
thought.
another sleight of hand check to make sure you don't drop the rope?
Is this one with disadvantage or not?
Just flat. You have to beat the 10.
Uh,
It's 50-50. Well, I guess not 50-50 for you. I don't know what you're.
19.
19. You keep the rope.
Okay. Good.
This thing is going to try to bite you. That is an 18 plus 14.
Yeah.
Definitely hits.
Whoa! The only way it misses is if it rolls on that one.
Pretty much.
pretty
It is
much.
a pit fiend.
Not pretty much. My AC is 14.
Yeah.
So could you
That's
also make
okay.
a Constitution saving
This
throw
is
for
not
me?
going to end well.
25, natural 20.
25. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
How much damage am I taking? 'Cause I'm taking half because I'm raging.
Okay. You aren't poisoned. But for the piercing damage it's dealing you, that's 16 halved to 8.
8. Yeah.
8.
Wait.
Yep.
Oh, piercing, right. I thought you said poison. I was like, he doesn't have. Never mind.
No, I don't. But that's okay.
No. Yeah.
It's then going to try again to shake you off.
Okay.
And that is a 13. And we're going to move a bit.
16.
more. 16. Okay. You're holding on for dear life, man.
I really am. Once
Now-
it gets to the back, I'm just gonna drop off. Like this thing is not. It's not worth it.
You're 30 feet away from the battlefield now. From the edge of the battlefield. So from the ground now, 30 feet away.
From the ground and almost the edge of the battlefield.
Are the rest
As
of you
well.
moving again? Sorry?
So I'm
again.
very close to the edge of the battlefield as well.
You're getting pretty close to the edge of the battlefield, yes.
Okay.
So firstly, yes, I'm moving. How far away is that thing from us?
So at
200
this
feet.
point, okay, wait, let me just,
About 150-ish feet.
because this whole thing is a lot more inclined. So you're 150 feet above it, but sideways, probably closer to like 30 or 40 feet. Actually, no, but then there's also the other direction. 3 dimensions, gosh.
That's fine.
210 feet away in all 3 dimensions.
Yeah. It's not quite how that works, but fun.
Look, I'm doing the D&D way rather than the Pythagoras way. If
The
you want me to
D&D
do the
way-
Pythagoras way, I can do that.
The D&D way is take the largest distance.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then 150 feet away.
Easy. Do, and as far as I would be aware, it has no idea that we're here.
It is very distracted by the raging orc, half orc that's
Yeah.
attacking
I'm a
it.
half orc. Yeah.
It's not gonna last long. Once he lands, it's over.
What, me?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to get to the edge of the battlefield and then run away, but
I don't think you're gonna be able to run away from that thing. He's got you.
Yeah.
fine, I'll kill him then.
So yeah, I'm going
No,
to
you
move
won't.
and dash.
Sorry.
I'm going to move and dash.
Who
Same.
else is moving and dashing?
Same.
Austin will be.
Same here.
Okay. So this party goes to 150 feet.
Another athletics check.
That's a lot of.
Sorry?
Does that require an additional athletics check?
Yes, it does. I'm just trying to remember if it. So you moved half.
And then half,
Um,
which goes up to our normal movement, so they're only moving 30 feet a turn.
Yes, I think at this point you guys also owe me a Constitution saving throw.
I had rolled one earlier, actually. The 16 up above, I think.
All right, athletics check
I
Um,
like
if
the
you
new
can
one
just
better.
make-
Anyway.
If you can make
Alright.
one now.
Yeah.
and a
the-
con.
con.
Nice. 2.
Easy.
Yes.
I think that's a 13 for Austin.
So for the con, the full damage is 14. So 7 for half damage for everyone who's on the chain.
What was the full? What was the half? Sorry.
7.
7.
7.
was the half.
Oh wait, we're doing another con save. I want to.
Yes.
I'm going to.
So for the slower group,
Oh damn it!
are you-
What's the figure
Oh.
damage?
14.
14.
14.
Slow group, are you
Yeah.
still moving slowly?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, let me just. So now the fast group is 120 feet away.
And then there's
Yeah.
Dargos, who is 30 feet from the ground.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
I got
This. Sorry.
I got a 11 on Constitution. How much damage?
That
Seven?
That
is
big.
a 7.
7.
7.
7.
Did anyone get below a 10 on their strength save? Sorry.
Yeah, the athletics.
The athletics.
Athletics check. Sorry, my bad.
That's only for people rushing, right?
Yeah.
That's only for people who are rushing. Yes.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
We're good.
The devil is gonna gain a bit more of his senses and is gonna give you a few more attacks, Dargos. So first is gonna be a bite. That's a nat 1.
That misses.
Yay.
Thank you for letting me know.
Woo.
Yeah.
That's good.
Next is gonna try to claw at you. That's a 19, and then it's gonna try to hit you with its mace, which I'm gonna say has disadvantage. That is a 24. So the claws and the mace hit.
Individual damage, remember.
Yes, I do recall. Do the claws first.
We need to find a way to. How do we even deal with this?
With ingenuity.
Yeah.
I don't know how much ingenuity it's going to take to save Dargos at the moment.
So Dargos from the claws, that's 25 slashing damage. That's
Halved?
halved. Yep, you can halve
The-
that.
12.
12. And then the mace, It's gonna be 2d6 plus 8, and then there's the fire damage. So that's 18 bludgeoning damage from the mace.
9.
9. And then the fire damage, I don't believe you have, because it's
I
not.
don't.
Nope. So this is 6d6.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, do you know what the challenge rating of a pit fiend is?
no, I don't. I'm not
Lucky.
metagaming this.
Yeah, don't metagame this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm terrified right now.
So
I mean,
this
I have
is
intentionally
we-
built Varun in a way that he would have quite a bit of the knowledge that I have. So
How
Um,
much
that-
damage?
that is 18 fire damage.
Okay.
How much health do you have left, by the way?
10.
10?
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I?
How do we do this?
This devil is raging.
Can I try and slash at its wing and try and basically tear its wing?
Ooh, yes. Give me a attack roll with. Nah, you're within melee. So just give me a flat one. Without the advantage.
This is with Axtastrophe.
Yep.
That's 22.
22. You are able to hit it. So you're specifically looking to damage the wing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, how do I figure? You know what? You hit it. If you want to damage the wing, I'll say that. So I'm just trying to think of how to rule it, because specific attacks are weird in D&D. Because
Mhm.
like normally normal attacks are you going for the most vital spot anyway.
Well, the most vital spot for me staying alive is the wing, so it can't chase me at the normal speed that it has.
Yeah, I mean you're able to hit the wing. Roll, give me damage.
13 for the first attack.
Mhm.
I have 2 attacks.
Okay. Give me the second attack.
That's a natural 20.
That hits.
Yeah. 3d12.
Mhm.
Ooh. Okay, so that's 32 plus 4. It's going to be 36 points of damage.
So total that is 49 points of slashing damage.
Slashing damage, magical.
Magical slashing damage.
At its wing, specifically.
Yep, and your weapon is not silvered. So that's halved.
And painful.
You are not able to remove the ring, but you carve a chunk out of it. The devil is going to fall the rest of the way while clutching onto you. That is 30 feet. 3d10.
Isn't it D6?
It's
Oh, it's
3d6. Nope, it's d6s.
Okay.
Falling's always d6s.
Yep.
While falling, it's going to try to land on top of you.
Oh,
Can I try and stay on top of it?
Yes, you
Like
can.
it's gonna land on top of its back?
Well, it's going to try to land so that you're facing the ground and he's on top of you, so you take the damage instead
Yeah,
of
and I'm
him.
trying to do the.
It's gonna, like,
he still takes the
super-
damage. Like, even if someone's falling, they still take the damage. It's just
Yeah, well, he
halved.
wants-
you just want to make
Yeah.
sure you feel it.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to make sure he feels it. What check are we doing here?
Contested strength.
It's just straight contested strength.
Just straight contested strength.
Cocked.
That is a 25 from him.
I can't even beat that
Rip.
because I got a dirty 20.
Mm,
Oh.
unfortunate.
Wait,
Um,
wait, hang on. Oh no, I got a 22 because of rage.
yeah,
Oh,
he's got a
wait.
massive strength score. You've
Yeah.
been doing very well so far, considering.
Yes.
That's so you take 13 points of damage, and he's gonna take half that,
Which is halved,
which is halved
so
twice.
6.
Yeah. Oh, it's halved for you. Yeah.
It's half for me because I'm raging.
Yep.
I'm not down, by the way.
No, you're
Oh.
not.
You're so close though.
I am very, very close.
Quick question for my fellow DMs: do halves stack?
Yeah,
It's like half damage
absolutely,
stack. Okay. Cool.
absolutely. It's the same people if they have resistance and they've
Yep.
passed the save. It's half to half, so it's quartered the damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you would roll whatever the
Yeah.
half is from succeeding would then be halved. Yeah.
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 Cool. Thought so. Just want to double check.
Yeah.
You could take off a lot of damage because of that. Like if you get 15, that's half to 7, which is then half to 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
Douglas, you have reached the ground. And you're pinned down by a pit fiend. There we go.
Am I in the army?
You
Like-
did fall on top of someone, yeah.
What is the army doing about the pit fiend? Because he's the one in the way. I'm underneath everything.
You wait.
All the other devils immediately fall back, giving you around about 30 feet of space. They seem to show this pit fiend a lot of reverence and respect.
Oh, damn it.
Are they both prone because they fell?
They are both prone at the moment, yes. And also the rest of you get to move.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are
Still
we,
moving fast?
so the slower group, are we right above them at the moment? Like vertically, how in line with them are we?
Not at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it.
You're like, so base of the chain's here. From here to here is 50 feet. Idagos pretty much made it almost to the base of the chain, but like just in the back group of devils. The rest of you are some distance away.
Ugh, damn it.
Okay.
Are people still moving?
Yep.
Is everyone taking the? Is everyone else taking the? Is the fast group taking the dash action?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
I'm not.
could-
No, I'm not going to dash because I'm actually going to try and attack the pit fiend from here.
You're gonna go from the 150 feet? Mark?
Yeah, I'll have disadvantage, but
Okay. Well, I mean, you can do it at the. Oh yeah, you'll be taking the dash action. Okay.
Yeah.
So
either
do you
way,
want to
it
move
would
your?
be past. It would be outside of my normal range anyway. So.
Okay.
Which one is it?
What are you attacking with?
My lightning launcher.
Okay. Give me an attack roll with disadvantage.
Yep, that's from. There it is. Oh. 14.
14. You do in fact miss.
Alright.
His armor class is a bit higher than that.
Okay, and my second attack. Oh, even worse. Okay. 10.
Yeah, those lightning balls fall up and land in the ground near Dalgos. So fast group, everyone besides Barparan, give me an additional strength check, athletics check.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
17.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right. could I get someone other than Ranwin? So Ranwin, you start to fall. You slip. Could I have? Who wants to save him?
I can cast Featherfall on him. He's within 60 feet of me, right?
You've had your action though.
It's a reaction.
That's a reaction to cast
Yes,
it on
it
someone
is.
else.
Yes.
Someone who's next to him can also just try to reach out and grab him.
Can Austin try and reach out and grab him?
No one can reach out and grab me. Spell's the only way because I have my ring on.
you're
do it.
invisible.
Oh wait, nobody can see
I
you.
can't see him.
Nobody knows you're falling,
Featherfall?
Ranwin.
Can I
can
see
shout
him
out,
with?
but Featherfall doesn't require.
Hold
Let
on.
me have a look.
sight.
Hold
Let me have a look at Featherfall.
on.
I
Hold
don't
on. Hold
think.
on.
It says choose up to 5 glowing creatures within range. It doesn't say that you can see within range.
Yeah.
That
That
was a
one
little bit
does.
iffy though.
No, that one we know he's with us. We just don't know where he's
Yeah.
with us.
Right. You would have to take your ring off.
Absolute
120
chaos.
feet is what 10, what 12d6?
Yeah, Featherfall still targets you.
Yeah.
I don't see
I don't
anything
need
that
to
would
see
stop
you.
it from
Yeah,
targeting you. You fall 60 feet per round, so we're gonna give you an extra dot. You are halfway to the floor.
At least I'm
Oh,
still
let me-
invisible,
wait.
so like nobody's gonna know that I'm falling.
Yeah.
Right.
Did
Unless they can
Featherfall
see. Yeah.
is you casting Featherfall basically hitting everyone that's up there though?
Yeah, it's a little.
Yeah, I
How-
can choose up
Choose up
to
to
5
5.
falling creatures.
So he's the only falling
If he,
creature.
right, if he shouts out, I can.
How many? Can we see any imps down there from up here?
Oh yeah, there's also a bunch of spined
Oh.
devils and stuff like that.
Oh no.
Rip. Oh, that's not good.
We'll see. Hopefully.
How do we? This is a pain.
Should we start making new characters?
Yeah. How the heck do we actually do any of this? This is Because I can get down to the ground, but it doesn't help.
Okay. The Pit Fiend is going to stand up Dargos. And as he lifts up his mace, for what's most likely one final attack, he pauses for a moment. Could you give me an insight check?
Are you about to be saved by plot?
13.
13. He seems to be listening to something.
Oh no. That's worse.
He's
Where
going
like
to swing down with his mace and is going to hit you with it. That is a 20 to hit.
Low roll.
Huh?
6.
I rolled.
No, low
it said
roll.
low. Yeah.
Yes, low roll. That is 13 bludgeoning damage, which you can halve.
Well, 13 half to 6 is more than 4. Which means I'm down and I'm immediately back up on 1.
Then actually wait.
Fire.
Does the fire damage count as it doesn't count as a second attack, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
No.
It's the original attack, but it wouldn't have done more than 68 points of hit points.
He's going to hit you to give you another attack.
Here we go.
With his
Damn it.
Yeah, he's gonna bite you.
I don't know how to help you. It's so annoying.
That's a 26 to hit.
No.
No, you just deny me.
Yes.
So you go down. Could you give me a con save?
Wait, if you're unconscious, does that affect your constitution saves and stuff like
I
that?
don't think so.
No.
I don't think it
Yeah.
affects con saves.
No.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
18.
18. You are poisoned. You cannot regain hit points, but you can be stabilized. For
Oh, that's,
give me a second.
That's so annoying.
You can repeat.
Ability checks and attack rolls.
You can repeat the save at the end of each of your turns. The save is 21.
Oh. So
Um,
basically, I need to roll a 16.
oh, was your modifier 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Pit Fiend is then going to stand up and bark some orders in Infernal. Is going to leave you be.
What were those orders that were shouted?
You are 120 feet away.
Yeah,
And it is the middle of
if
the
he's
battle.
yelling them, he's still gonna be able to hear them.
Oh, yeah, but it's in the middle of a battlefield, so there's already
Give me
a
a
lot of noise.
It's going to be hard. So give me, say 15 to beat. Give me a perception check.
No.
No.
Oh, dude, I could have. Oh,
Dang.
The
oh
perception.
wait.
plus
I've got a
0.
plus.
Hey,
I've-
can I attempt that? Can I
Yeah.
attempt to? And then I'll use Portent to just give myself a 14, which will automatically succeed no matter what I roll.
Do you understand
No,
Infernal?
Oh, actually.
And
hold
you're
up, it's
further away.
perception, isn't it?
Correct.
Don't
Never
bother
mind,
doing
it
that.
does not work. No, it does not work.
Does not work. Yeah, don't bother doing it.
I don't have any positives, so it would be a 14 and that's it.
Yeah.
Dargos, we go to your turn. You give me
So
a
I
death
make
saving throw.
a death saving throw and then a Constitution saving throw. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
At least poison doesn't hurt you every round.
It is a success.
Is a success.
And then a Constitution saving throw. I rolled a 16, so I'm not poisoned anymore.
Isn't it 21?
Yay.
I rolled a 16 plus 5.
Right.
I said I needed to roll a 16.
Okay, right.
You are no longer poisoned.
I'm still on the ground with 1 success.
You're on the ground with 1 success. The devils continue to leave you alone.
Yeah. By the way, Dark Dargos is now in control.
Dark Dargos is now in control. Oh wait, yeah, that was the flavor of you getting
Yep.
back up from 1 to 1 hit point. Yeah.
Yeah, but even if I get up from a death stuff, he's still in control.
Okay. It is everyone else's turn. Raymond, do you want me to deal with your stuff first or at the end of everyone else's turn?
Either or. I kind of know it. I kind of have some ideas on how to handle this.
Let's let everyone else have a turn first. So everyone who's moving quickly, what are you doing?
Arson will keep moving quickly.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yep.
So
Dude,
the
that's
thing
the way
has
we can
the
do
Pit
this.
Fiend has left him alone.
It has left him alone.
That is, frankly, kind of concerning. But
And
There's not
none
a
of the
battle
devils
to worry about. I'm not.
none of the devils seem to be approaching him either.
well, I had been winding up to rain down some fire on the wall, but I think I'm going to not let them know that I'm here just yet, and I'm going to continue down quickly.
Is everyone else doing the same in the fast group?
Well, you have Featherfall on you, so
I don't think we can save Dargos at this point. I think we should probably try and prioritize Ranwin, but I don't know if we're even going to be able to save him.
He's still
Okay,
invisible.
I'll,
though.
I'll tell you
Does
right
anyone-
now,
does anyone
Arston
try to
doesn't
catch
care about you
Farouk?
guys. Arston will try and catch Faroon. Let me just roll Arston's
Thank you.
athletics to see if she catches
It's just a
herself.
10. Oh wait.
She catches herself with a 22.
Okay, does she
And she
catch Farouk?
catches. What, DC 10 was it?
Yeah.
I've rolled an 11.
Okay. Cool. Farouk, you do not fall.
Excellent.
Also,
wish-
Barparan, just remember you're like at 15 feet behind everyone else.
Yeah, I'm gonna run another 15. I'm gonna go ahead and dash this turn too.
I wish
Cool,
it
you're
only
still
wasn't
15 feet
centered
behind
on
everyone.
self.
Yeah,
Slow group. Are you guys continuing to
and
move
I rolled
slowly?
a 9 on my
Oh,
attack.
Barparan, you're further away from everyone else.
But he has Featherfall. He has Featherfall on him though.
Yeah,
Wait, wouldn't you have to use it again?
I would have to cast it again.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
because you target
Oh,
5
wait.
falling creatures within range, and he wasn't falling at the time.
Right.
Right.
But
so I'd
how
have to
many
cast it again.
do we want you to waste that spell slot though? 'Cause
Yes, I
could
don't want to
catch you.
die.
It's a first
No, but
level.
I could catch you instead. I mean, it is a
It's a
first level, so
first level
yeah.
spell. It's not biggie. And it's
So
not
you cast-
concentration, so I'm not dropping him. Not dropping
Yeah.
the other one either. It just lasts a minute.
So you fall immediately after Ranwin. Let's give you a little.
I
let's
caused
see.
this.
Uh-oh. Come on, we need to find some way to save this.
So around
think-
here is Barparan.
I'm-
Ranwin, what are you gonna do?
All right. Okay. So since I'm falling slowly, first of all, I'm still invisible. Can I try to maneuver so that I don't fall directly on top of anybody? Any enemies?
You can give it a try. You are currently falling, and you have no leverage, so it's
yes.
a hard roll with disadvantage.
It's Featherfall.
Yeah, that's what I
He
mean.
does a featherfall. So you
Oh
have
my
time to
goodness.
react instead of falling immediately.
All right.
So what roll would that be? Acrobatics, I guess. Let's say you have to beat 15 with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Oh, that's harsh.
I mean, it's realistic, like, 'cause it's like he has Featherfall, but you've got nothing to push off, so you have to really try to throw your weight around.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's gonna
Unless you have
oh.
some reason that it would be easier than that.
I
You
don't.
have like something you can throw in a direction.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be a cool one.
my entire pack, but no. I'm not doing that, but yeah.
What, you don't keep bricks in your bag?
I don't. Do I have time to rummage through my bag for something heavy to throw?
You
To
have
try to
your-
offset myself.
You're gonna fall at the end of your turn, so yes.
You have your turn to look and then throw.
You have 6 seconds.
Wait, can I cast a spell right now? Then
Will it drop
Uh,
invisibility?
it'll drop my invisibility, but I can quicken it as a bonus action and use my action to put the ring back on.
You can do that.
You freaking coward.
Of course you can do that. That sounds cool.
So,
Well, what are you
Blinks
gonna
into-
do?
Just blinks into existence, casts a spell, pops back out.
Yeah.
okay, below me.
Below me?
Below me. Do I see?
Okay.
What?
Do I see any extremely powerful, like anything that looks like not super powerful, but not like super weak? Something in the middle that could stand up to a couple hits.
Below you see there's a chain devil ordering around some barbed devils.
All right, then I'm gonna quicken enemies abound.
What does enemies abound do?
Wait, hold up.
Yes.
It is you reach into mine. Oh, I'll put it in thing.
Mhm.
Oops, that's not the thing I wanted to do.
Wrong one.
Where is the?
Display in VTT.
I know, where is it now? Oh, there it is. That one. So they need to beat a DC 14 intelligence check, and then they just start attacking everything. If they fail it.
Are you targeting the chain devil or the barbed devils?
Chain devil.
Chain devil? Okay. Automatically succeeds if it's immune to being frightened. Is it immune to being frightened? No.
I'm hoping that. All right.
Good.
Can I call out to Venny? Runwin.
Yep.
Make yourself visible. I shout out.
He becomes visible
Well-
for a second while he casts a spell.
Well, would we say then during that 6 seconds of my turn I'd be visible then? So like.
Yeah.
Well, when does he make his saving throw? Because if he's visible when he makes the saving throw or whatever, the check to move or whatever, it'll be better.
He's already failed that check.
Oh wait,
He's
he
falling.
failed it. No, the
yeah.
15. The one that was going to be acrobatics disadvantage 15.
Yeah, I think you already
Oh.
made that check.
No,
I
I
thought you
I
hadn't
said
yet.
instead. I
Oh,
said
okay,
instead
okay.
I was going to cast
Yeah,
the spell
it's-
first.
Well, I mean, you
Yeah.
still have your movement. So I'd
So
say
you are going to make the roll or not?
You can if
Depending
you
how
want.
this goes.
On top of this. Okay, so let's see how this goes. So let me just read
Well,
this quickly.
if you're visible while you do that, I can help.
Yeah.
If you're invisible, I can't do anything.
Well, it's all within my
Karen-
turn, so I'm going to cast a spell. The invisibility will drop. I'll do the rest of my turn, and I'll put as my action, put the ring back on at the end of my turn.
Yeah, but
Ramwin?
does the roll happen in or your turn or once your turn ends?
In your turn.
Yeah, because
You're-
it's when I'm.
because you're
Oh yeah, because it's in
no,
the
you're-
air before
you're-
I fall.
yeah, you're falling 60 feet per round, which is in your turn.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, Ramwin, the enemy that you've selected has no modifiers to his intelligence save. This is a flat roll.
Okay.
Please roll like a 12 or less.
Anything lower, like
That's a 3.
yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
He's going to immediately use his action to attack at the devils surrounding him.
What are we doing?
I wanted a distraction while I
Madness.
hit the ground, so that I can try to get away
Um,
at this point, and so that Barbarian can get away.
Thank you.
okay, so you're falling.
Okay.
So you have
Now
to make
I'm
that
gonna
roll
roll.
now. And now
So
you
now I'm
don't
visible, I'm gonna
roll.
make-
Okay.
You're visible. You're visible. Good. You roll a 14 automatically. Add your modifier.
Right, my modifier is only +2.
Yeah, that succeeds.
You needed
a
beat
15.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're good. Okay.
You do
There
not
we
fall.
go.
You do not fall immediately on top of the chain devil.
The thing
You
that
fall-
you have just enemy bound.
You are on the floor and you are safe.
Okay,
And
I'm
then the ring.
invisible.
Well, he's
you're
not
invisible.
really safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got a thing
Now-
just hitting
there-
everything.
So let me
Ah.
just explain my position now. I have my movement. There's a giant distraction, and none of the enemies know I'm there at the present moment.
You don't have your
As far as
movement.
I'm
You
on-
used you
Oh, yeah.
used your
I
movement.
used my movement to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't have my movement, but I'm still in a fairly okay place.
You are at the end of your turn. You have not been hit yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is it the slow group now?
I think the slow group moved already. Like you
Yeah,
used your
but
movement.
we didn't take the action though, right?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm casting see invisibility. There we go. Thank you.
You can see Ranwin kind of crouched down there while a chain devil flicks its chains around, slicing heads off of devils.
Is there a bunch of like invisible imps and other devils and demons and things just suddenly appear down there?
The army did like double in size, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
awesome.
No, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. Devils have devil's sight. Actually, no.
The devil
Okay.
side doesn't affect invisibility. Only
No.
the imps and a few
No.
other things can see invisibility.
How are demon?
Yeah.
So I'm
Some
just
of the
trying to,
more
like,
powerful
think
things have true
if-
sight.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Like pit fiends. Do any
Like,
demons
they
have true sight?
Wow.
Do demons have true sight? I'm
I am not
no
aware.
idea.
just gonna quickly
I don't
look
think
because
so.
I didn't even know
Just trying to see if
Pit
there's-
Fiends had true sight at all.
They do. That's why that one I said would definitely be able to see Dargos.
Ah, right, okay. I thought it was just because he would be so close.
No. Oh yeah, some demons do have true sight, so there's only partial tactical advantage to actually turning invisible. Anyway, doesn't matter too much. There are definitely a few people who, sorry, few devils and demons that were invisible, and now you can see them.
Woo.
Now, whose turn is it?
That's a good question.
Slow people still.
Slow people.
We
Gary has
moved, I-
casted a spell.
Yeah.
Andromeda, do you want to do anything in this situation?
I'm not sure if I could do anything
stay
except for
alive.
try and smite someone.
Just stay alive and keep going down. Okay.
Oh wait, no.
keep going
I
down.
turned. Is Andromeda the only one with me in the slow group?
Yes.
Now, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I look at Andromeda and say, okay, I've got some bad news. I'm gonna have to fall down there soon as well. I'm not gonna be able to hold onto this chain much longer.
What?
I have very low health.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm a wizard. I have no health.
Can I heal him?
The pain has been slowly
Yes.
killing us.
Yes, you can 100% heal him.
You can 100%. You can use your action right now to heal him if you want to.
Heal him.
Andromeda.
I
Use
gave you
your
an
action
extra
now.
8. I
Okay,
gave you an
awesome.
extra 8 points of health. I healed
Thank
you for
you.
8.
That gives you
help a
like
bit. Yeah,
another minute on the chain.
yeah. It gives me like another minute. Yeah. Because it depends if I fail or not. If I succeed all the rolls, I can probably stay up here like maybe another 5 minutes. If I fail, I can stay up here for like 2, maybe 3 more checks.
I can summon a steed. Would that help in the situation?
No,
Summoning a
No.
I
Probably
don't
not.
think so. Yeah.
you summon it and it'll fall off immediately.
It's quite a big chain. The horse might be able to make it. Actually, it's way too steep for a horse.
I
Yeah.
might fall down and take out some demons on devils. Though.
Sorry, have you not played Skyrim?
Oh, sorry, you're right.
I can hang on. I can summon a horse, a war horse, a pony, a camel, an elk, or a mastiff, or anything else that counts as a steed. Can I summon a
Mastiff?
donkey?
You can spawn a
You can
chocobo.
summon a donkey if you want.
Or how about a mountain goat? Can I summon a mountain goat, the one that's good at climbing?
Mm.
Fly the mountain go down. The
Are they
burrow.
a steed? Are they a steed though?
Yes.
If it's a big
You summon-
mountain goat,
There are
You
giant
can summon a
goats.
big mountain goat. You can summon a big mountain goat if you want. You.
I wouldn't get on it for a bit.
Yeah.
You. Is flying steed and like I think it's a bonus action. Did he lay on hands? Is that bonus action? or-
Hang on. I used Cure Wounds as a second level spell slot.
That's an
Is
action.
that's an action? So you can
Yeah.
do it on your next turn.
Sure.
You can summon steed on your next turn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it my
Um,
death saving throw now?
Do I need?
Yep.
Do we need to roll Constitution for hanging on the chain, or we're good?
Not yet.
No. It is the Pit Fiend's turn.
oh,
You all are gonna hear a voice in your head.
here we go.
Oh, not
Is it
again.
actually- Including me?
All within 120. Yeah, you as well. All within 120 feet. So slow group don't hear this, but everyone else does.
Oh, thank goodness! I just got rid of the last one.
Mortals, leave this battlefield at once. Come and collect your friend before he dies.
Oh, yeah. No.
What we're gonna get the same way plot. Oh,
Yay, plot
Also,
armor.
this music does not suit this, by the way.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
this
right.
music doesn't suit this battle.
Sorry, let's change
It's
that a
just
little
like-
bit.
Soft jazz.
Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking about the music. Let's go. Where's a good one? This one's pretty alright.
That's
Yeah, that's better. Am I rolling my death save now?
Yeah. Sorry, that music
Uh,
was very inappropriate for like a solid hour.
I'm back up on 1. I rolled a natural 20.
You rolled a nat 20?
Yeah, I'm on 1 hit point at the start of my turn. I'm gonna stand up and just leave the battlefield. You're gonna use half my movement to stand up.
I thought evil Dargos was in control. Wouldn't he just start hitting everything?
Yeah, but he and normal Dargos also Dark Dargos heard what the Pit Fiend said.
I
So-
thought he was more rational than that.
He's more rational than you think.
Okay.
He stands up 20 feet and basically walks 20 feet and dashes 20 feet, so he's 60 feet out now. If nothing's going to take attack of opportunities on me, there's no point in...
Wait. Oh, your movement speed's 40. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So, Pit Fiend's like over here. You're like here. You've reached the end of the chain.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to be following you.
Cool. I'm just going to wait there for everyone else.
Okay, cool. Fast group. Barparan, do you want to fall first or wait for everyone else? Is it,
I'll
wait,
wait
is it
for everyone
Barparan who's
else.
falling? Okay.
Yes, I'm falling.
Fast group. Aston, Favrun, and is it just Aston and Favrun now?
At
Because
this point,
it's
yeah.
Aston Farun, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Farun, do you want to do your save first? Your athletics. Tim,
It's a check.
a
Yeah.
check.
Yep, there you go.
Good.
Okay, he's good.
Woo.
I got the same thing.
2 more rounds, you guys will reach the bottom.
Excellent.
Okay. Cool. Barparan, you're falling.
So before we do
Yay.
move from that,
Cool.
do I have any kind of understanding of why they would be letting us through?
Yeah.
I did just I am in the process of annihilating like a major part of the army.
I
You
don't
could,
think it's major. There's thousands.
A minor
You
part of
could-
the army.
if you want to try to figure out now, you could give me an intelligence check. But it's also like kind of here in the battle. Might be easier to try to figure out later.
Yeah, I was
Um,
gonna ask the same thing because it's like, wouldn't they be trying to kill anything or capture anything that's leaving the island that's about to turn into devils that's going to then serve them?
Let's just say that you can tell this much, that it's not just because the devils want to be nice to you, or that you have a nice DM. That's not the only reason.
They got told.
Yeah. Fun.
Mm.
Well,
Well,
whatever it
that's
is
never a
does
good
not
sign.
bode particularly well.
Barparan, you are falling.
I'm falling. I guess
Um,
I'll keep falling.
You'll keep falling.
I'll keep falling.
There is a very scared-looking barbed devil below you.
Oh,
Hi.
poor barbed devil.
Do you cannonball?
No, I mean I'm supposed to be able to land on my feet, right?
Yeah, you move slowly. It's just funny.
Yeah, I
Um,
know.
You land right next to a bunch of devils. A few spit on you, and the others push you towards the back of the battlefield.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything else?
If I guess I'm going to I guess I'm just gonna try and make my way to the end of the battlefield.
The battlefield counts as difficult terrain. You end your turn pretty close to the pit fiend.
Hi.
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 Hi. But yeah, the devils let you through, and they yell things at you in Infernal that you don't understand.
Great.
What if one of your
Um,
teacup fragments is in here though?
Ooh. Do you want to check your compass?
Sure. Why not? Let's check the compass.
Okay. Actually, can you roll d7s in this? Just give me a second. How do you roll in roll 20?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, roll 20
Click
might
on the
have
dice at the bottom.
No, there should be
Slash
a
roll.
chat command.
you
Yeah,
roll a
it's like
1d7?
slash.
Oh my gosh, you can roll a
D
one.
number D number whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, you can roll. Yeah, just roll that.
1d7.
Yep.
1d7. Is that how I just typed that in?
Yeah. So slash
No.
R1D7
Slash-
slash R.
/R.
Space 1d7.
7. Got it. Ooh,
3.
3.
It points. Sorry, drum roll, please. Oh wait, the music turned off. There we
We
go.
are professionals.
It points. It points directly north. There we go.
Directly north. I gotta, yeah, okay. That'll end my turn.
That'll end your turn. Okay.
Yep.
There's a picture of you using your compass in the game text chat channel
Oh
or
no.
GIF.
You've got me interested.
I need to see.
Oh, yep.
Yup.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Pointing to your
Um,
heart's desire.
That way.
Oh yeah, you guys do remember you do have Lulu, who's just a flying creature, right?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
What
I
was
thought she was
Lulu's?
behind or something, but yeah.
What was her strength? Off just.
Oh,
That's a
not
good
very
question.
good.
Not very good. Yeah, she's a small flying creature, I
It's
believe.
10.
All right, okay. We didn't just overlook a very easy way down or anything.
No, and the only thing she should do is make it a little bit brighter, have no spells affect us, and that's it, really. Could play the trumpet and alert everything, though.
Yes, which is definitely an option.
That is an option.
Is it a good option?
No.
Okay, wait, so Barbaran just had his turn. Slow group. Slow group, what are you doing?
Well, we didn't hear anything, so I guess we keep moving.
oh yeah.
Just slowly keep going, working our way down the chain.
You are now at 150 feet.
Oh wait, do we notice Barbaran not being attacked?
Yes.
Okay. Weird. My character thinks weird.
Yes.
My character's too
Invisible
busy
person.
focusing on trying to hold on.
Could you give me an acrobatics check to avoid being run over by something? Let's say 12. To avoid being stepped on.
Wait, who? Me?
Yeah, Ranwin, Mr. Invisible.
What check? Sorry, I was.
Acrobatics to make sure you don't get stepped on. Or ran into. 11. You fail.
Aw.
Something is going to knock you over. You're now prone.
All right.
Well, it's the start of your turn, so you can stand up.
Okay. I'll stand up.
You are standing.
I guess I'll use the rest of my movement that I didn't use standing up and move towards Baparan.
Mhm.
And then and dash. I'll also dash.
You're able to move normally, as you've been able to cause a sizable distraction with your spell Enemies Abound. So you're able to move normally.
Mhm.
For this turn at least. What's your
Okay.
movement speed? 30?
30.
So you're able to move 45 feet.
But didn't I have to use movement to stand up from being prone?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So half your movement.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So 45. Okay. Yeah. 45 towards Baparan.
I'm gonna look at Andromeda and say that they're not attacking Barparan. They've left Dargos alone. There's there must be something happening. Maybe they're letting us go. It might be worth just. Well, I might just drop down to see what's happening if it's safe. And then I was gonna ask, are you gonna be all right here by yourself?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm just hanging around.
All right. Well, I'm going to let go of the chain, cast Earthbind on myself, and opt to fail. I now fall safely at 60 feet per turn.
That is
And
a
it's like-
creative way to do that.
Yes, there are chains sitting around me as I fall down. Yeah, magical energy loops around me. Yellow strips of magical energy.
Oh no, that's Andromeda. So I'm adding another dot.
All the dots.
At what point do we just
Turn
bring the
them all into-
tokens on?
Well,
That's a fair point, actually. You know what? We do actually have access to tokens. Why didn't we use them this whole time?
just leave it.
Just leave it. It's awesome.
I prefer a dot.
It
I
adds
prefer to
more.
be a dot.
You prefer to be a dot? Okay.
It captures the scale.
Yeah, see, that's the scale of our normal people.
You
Well,
can
I mean,
shrink them down.
I can shrink. I can shrink them down.
No, this is
I
more
think we're
our
fine.
style anyway.
I think we're fine with the dots. We've been doing it this.
Okay. We're gonna speed ahead. Because there's not anything in particular, unless you guys have like some master plan on. Are you guys all planning on escaping the battlefield?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, aren't we walking out or something?
We're being allowed to leave.
Yeah.
Being allowed to leave.
I would probably shout at the Pit Fiend in Infernal, what, why are you just letting us through?
He's gonna choose to ignore you.
I'm not surprised by
Unless
that.
you. So Andromeda, as the last person on the chain, so 150 feet. That's 1 more minute of movement. Could you give me 1 more con save, Andromeda?
Yep. I got a 6.
You got 6. You take full damage.
Oh, lovely. How much?
That is a 11 necrotic damage. Could you also give me a athletics check? DC 10.
Athletic. Uh, 15.
15. You're able to make it to the bottom safely. All right.
Yay!
That was a lot. Okay, I'm gonna switch the music. And I'm gonna duck to the bathroom quickly. You guys just breathe for a moment, because at least I need to breathe for a second there.
Mm-hmm.
Heal up Dark Dargos, or actually wait, Dark. Actually, quickly. Machine, is there anything that I need to worry about? Like, are you can be entering combat or?
Not right now. You'll be fine.
Okay, cool.
Arsene is going to give 15 of her lay on hands to Dargos.
I have healing available as well. I also need healing.
Heal yourselves.
Can I heal myself with cure wounds?
Yes.
Yeah.
You should be able to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, in general, you are a creature that you can see and touch.
Which is how I used Earthbind to fall safely, and how I was going to be able to catch anyone who actually did fall.
Yes.
I
Is
guess
it a reaction? It would
No,
be an
it's
action.
an action, but I never dashed, so I always had the action available. And it's 120 feet. Oh, 300 feet, sorry.
Phew.
So as long as I can see them and they're in 300 feet.
Yeah, that's fair.
We good then.
I should. What level spell is that?
Second. As soon as it was mentioned they were climbing down a chain and we had just had a long rest, I swapped out one of my spells for Earthbind. I can't remember which one I swapped out. One of them.
I'm
Have-
happy that my enemies abound actually did or actually applied.
Yes.
So that was
Yes.
I think you picked. I think I accidentally picked because I picked the demon, sorry, the devil before you said the spell. I think I accidentally picked the one devil that has the worst int score, which is really funny. Oh, sorry,
Not
bearded
quite.
devil would have been worse, but yeah.
I want to know why the heck that pit fiend let us go though.
Yeah.
Just asking everyone here, has anyone had interactions with Dark Dargos?
I
Farron
think so.
probably would have done.
Basically, the only way to have interactions with him was being awake when we were all having a long rest.
Then I don't know.
There was a time where Dark Douglas was locked in the basement of the Van Thumpers. But
Oh, yeah.
people were sitting in front of the door. That probably would have been the
The
closest
extent of it.
anyone's gotten. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Thanks.
Ah. Okay.
Okay.
You guys have reached Avernus proper.
Woo.
Yay.
It's gonna be a
Little
terrible
painful.
time getting back up.
a little painful, but dang, we made it.
Did we make it only one piece? Everyone still got their limbs?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna start wandering off to the north, following my compass.
You're gonna follow your compass. How's everyone else feel about that?
It is a direction
I
to
think
go.
maybe we should either follow him or at least stay together.
There we
Dargos
are.
will start to follow him if he starts walking into the river as sticks. He's gonna pull him away.
Would it be easier to tie a rope to him, kind of that way we can just tug him away from danger?
No, like Dargos is like walking 5 feet behind him. If he takes one step in the wrong direction, he just grabs his collar and pulls him back.
I just imagine Barparad's like eyes are glued on the compass, not looking
Yeah.
at anything else.
Exactly.
How far do you go? Like minutes, hours, days?
Do we see any landmarks of note around? Preferably in the direction indicated.
We see between two ferns.
Lulu flies up above your heads and trumpets out that she sees a fort around about a mile to the east.
Shall we go
to
for
the
that?
North, to the north, yeah, I'm just gonna let you know that the one that you've targeted is several days walk north. So after an hour, the compass points in a different direction.
Does it point south?
Well, roll a d7 for me.
Classic Jack Sparrow, always trying to go for the one thing, but he can't make up his mind.
4.
Well, at least we're not out of rum yet.
Where is it? It's not on that map. Where is it? Oh, it's gosh, that's why. Okay, so between two ferns, it's annoying. Oh wait, sorry, don't listen to me.
Between two ferns, huh?
Yeah. So it points in that direction. It points west.
Oh,
How are we getting across this
yeah.
river?
Due west of where we are?
Due west of where you are.
Why
Not
did we
Drew
come
west.
on this
Northwest.
Drew West?
North. Look, I haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, no, all good. How are we getting across this river?
Build a boat.
The land is
It's the
mutable. We
sticks.
will we will
Land is
find a way
mutable.
eventually. For now, I think. Is there any The main landmark we can
Why don't
see
we
that
go
is
to
of
this?
note is the fortress there-ish.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go
Okay.
there.
Once we
Yeah,
get
let's say-
there, we should be able to see Mount Doom.
Yeah, let's say it's this landmark. What do you mean you can see Mount Doom?
It's right there.
Yeah, but there's a
Look,
mountain in front of us.
Yeah, Mount Doom's just chilling there.
I know that's just flavor.
Anyway, let's make
it's
for
Mount-
the fortress,
it's Mount
which
Doom.
is not far away, and see what it offers us.
Actually, I'm gonna say that this up here is where you're going.
Well, what's this
hot-
place
hot-
then?
Hot air balloon.
Eagles?
Oh, that's
Going
also
fly?
flavor. I mean, you
Ah.
can investigate there later. It's not labeled on your map.
Ah.
But yes, are you guys taking a short rest on the way, or are you just walking? Because you can get far away from the battlefield and just sit for a bit if you want.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Also, might ritual cast Tiny Hut.
Okay.
Lehman's Tiny Hut.
Yeah, that
to,
would be
have
good.
somewhere
Yeah,
safe
I wish
to
you could.
rest.
I wish you could cast that without centering on yourself, because I kind of wanted to jump on Jargos and just cast that, or just drop it on him from a distance and just keep him safe.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, I have to get down there.
As you're going towards the fortress, could I have someone roll 2d10 for me?
So is this before or after we can take a short rest?
Well,
Before-
are you
sorry,
casting
after.
Leomans? Because Leomans last for 8 hours.
Yes, but it's also
Yeah,
a
but
ritual,
he
so I can
just
cast
walk
it for
out of
free.
it, yeah.
Yeah. Which
What was the roll required, sorry?
I
it's
rolled
done.
them
No,
already.
Gary's already done it. We're all good.
Alright.
Okay.
I
So
think
you,
the question was, are we taking a short rest or a long rest?
short rest.
Short rest.
Definitely not a long one.
Woo, I'm going to roll a lot of health. I clicked the wrong button by accident.
Actually, I'll say you can take a long rest, but it will tick down the day marker. The day marker is really more of a long rest marker than anything else.
Yeah, let's do just the short rest. We shouldn't
Just a
need
short
anything
rest.
else besides that. Yeah, we can figure out stuff later.
We have places to be.
Sorry.
Just let me know when you're all done.
What that was.
Now, do I want a 4th level spell back or a 2 second levels? I'm taking the 4th level back.
Here we go.
As you approach the fort's a generous term. It does seem to be more of a mountainous hill surrounded by a junkyard. A fortified compound sits atop a low plateau that rises out of a crater-pocked landscape. At the center of the compound is a hill of rust-colored stone that resembles a hand clawing out of the ground, with gaps between the fingers. A jagged wall made of rock, bones, and metal debris surrounds the hill. Other highlights visible from this distance include a gatehouse, atop which stands a half-dozen small figures on watch.
Sounds haunted.
Sounds what?
Sounds haunted.
Haunted. Like ghosts?
Or cursed.
Ghost
Zargos
is more
will
like
straight in.
Everything's haunted.
Those figures that we can see, are they like demon type or devil, demon, whatever the appropriate is, or something else?
Give me a perception check.
Personally, where's that button? There you are. Nope.
They seem friendly. Is all you
ju-
can tell.
Just to let you know, Dargos is just walking straight up.
Okay. As Dargos approaches, they the figures don't seem demonic. They, I want to say like little gnomes or like gremlins. They're like
Children?
they're not children. Um, I'm trying to think of like what Dargos would know.
Also,
Dark Dargos. Yeah. Sorry.
yeah, it's he doesn't really know much.
Anyway, they look a bit bigger than goblins. And a different color, and they seem to be wearing some red hats. From the top of the gatehouse, which is currently closed, one of them yells down at you as you approach. Wait, sorry, give me a second.
What is he yelling in though? What language?
Common.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the line. He yells down, "What's the password?"
Open sesame?
Kill you all if you don't open this.
Calm down, Dargos. We do not know the password. We are adventurers. We are trying to restore the floating city, which I gesture to the material world, and we mean no harm here.
They all laugh, and one of them says, "That's not the password."
Correct.
If you want entry into Fort Knucklebone, you'll have to do. And then he turns to the others and whispers a bit, and says, 10 jumping jacks.
What's the door on this place?
It's this large slab of metal, which can be lowered or risen by a chain behind the gate. The actual gate itself seems to be the most solid part.
What do the walls look like?
The walls are made out of heaps of debris, so there's just like piles, up to I think 30 feet tall, of scrap metal, bones, and other rocks.
Can I climb the wall?
You can give it a shot.
Okay.
Can I call up at the guards? Who's Jack and how do we make him jump?
They all laugh at that. 5 jumping jacks for you.
What roll am I making here?
Either acrobatics or athletics, and it's going to be quite difficult. It would be an 18.
18. Okay.
Can I do 5 jumping jacks?
Yep, you can do 5 jumping jacks.
I got an 18.
18.
Faroon would honestly have very little objection to it.
You get around about halfway up the wall. If you want to keep climbing, you can give me an additional check.
Yep.
After you do the 5 jumping jacks, Andromeda, they yell at you, "Now spin around, spin around."
I got a 23.
23. You are balancing on top of debris on top of the wall. The red capped figures yell at you. That's cheating! That's cheating!
I never agreed, so there's no cheating in my game.
This isn't your fort. This is our fort.
I jump into their fort.
You jump in. I'll give you a bit more description after going with the others a bit more.
Yeah, go for it.
Can I spin round?
Yeah, you spin around. Give me a con save. 10.
Con save. Dirty 20, 16, and 4.
You don't get dizzy.
Cool.
Come on, the rest of you spin round too.
Yeah, I'll spin and do those things, and I'll send Athena, who is invisible, to fly up to the top of the fort and see what's going on where these things are standing.
These things are standing in a gatehouse. You fly above the fort, and you see the same thing that Dargos sees, which is that the inside of the fort is littered with these creatures. There's around about 60 of them in all. And there are piles of debris around, and like what seem to be some.
What do these things look like?
This is Gary, right?
Yes.
Gary, you recognize these creatures. These are red caps.
Oh my gosh.
The area is littered with trash and mechanical parts, some put together in a way that resembles a vehicle. Ramshackle structures built with the same junk as the outer walls provide shelter. A platoon of small fey creatures mill about, all looking like feral gnomes. Several of them sport tall red caps, some of which drip with vile ichor. Dargos, you notice a pair of Kenku examining one of the strange vehicles, chattering to each other in high-pitched squawks. They seem to carry an assortment of strange tools. When they see you, they stare.
Can I go over and raise the port cutlass?
You can absolutely do that.
Right, I'm gonna just
don't
yell
care-
out,
I
let
don't care
me
who's
in,
here."
red caps. And then Athena will reveal herself for a moment and fly around.
Do I need to roll anything to raise the port cutlass?
Oh no, the lever to find, like there's a lever right there.
Yeah,
You
okay.
can just pull that. But before you do that, they screech at you, Gary. We'll never let you in. Your spinning isn't nearly interesting enough. And then the portcullis raises.
Well,
You guys coming in?
I
Yep.
think that sounds like a plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like an idea.
Do we have a map of this area?
There isn't, unfortunately.
Ah,
Oh.
that's a shame.
And I didn't feel like drawing one. So you're going to be going based off of my beautiful descriptions and lovely voice.
Theater of the mind, that's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Athena will go invisible and come back and sit on my shoulder again. Oh.
Sorry? I think it's going to
I
come
think-
soon.
yeah, yeah, and go invisible again.
As the guys come in, I say, "Welcome to my fort." I don't care who's here, by the way. I don't give a crap.
One of the
Thank you for your
Kenku
hospitality.
You're welcome.
Interesting place. I love what you've done with the decor.
I just threw it there.
One of the Kenku waves in the party's direction, as if telling you to remain where you are. And shouts
I
out,
walk
"What's your
wherever I
deal?"
want.
Sorry?
I walk wherever I want.
He yells out to you, "What a deal! Patience is a virtue. Can't keep the boss waiting." And then he runs off into one of the trash structures.
These things are
Very
weird.
strange.
Moments later, he returns, leading a tall creature wearing a long, tattered shift covered in mud, blood, mold, and worse. The hag's eyes seem to move independently of each other as she approaches. Her straggly
not a-
brown hair hanging in front of her. Resting on each shoulder are red-eyed ravens that scrutinize you all. Behind her, a hulking creature built of disparate, fiendish parts trudges, moaning and hopping as it walks. Then both of the hag's eyes focus keenly on your group, and on Lulu specifically.
I was going to ask
My
Lulu if there was
goodness.
anything, if the place seemed familiar. But yes, clearly.
A hag in red caps.
Mm.
This is Avernus, not the Feywilds.
They got lost. They took a wrong turn.
Apparently.
My goodness, the hag croaks, spittle dribbling from her mouth. Where did you find such a treasure? Where'd you find the
Yeah.
golden elephant?
I was
You
just
can't
flying
have her.
around.
What is her name by chance?
Dinner.
None of your business.
Well, you will have entered my abode. I don't want to seem particularly rude, but this elephant of yours, she doesn't know Zerial by any chance?
What's it to you?
Well,
Might I try and gain some insight into motivations?
yes, you can roll insight.
That'll do. Anything of note?
She seems incredibly curious. More than anything else.
Okay.
She interrupts herself. Sorry. Just, quite interested in our new archdevil. My name is Mad Maggie. This here is Mickey. She points towards the fiendish monstrosity behind her. You all seem to be a bit new around here. How about
Yes,
we have a bit of a chat?
Very well.
First question: why are you here?
Well, Avernus is an interesting plane, and a lot of artifacts are around this wasteland. I thought that I might duck over and pick up a few. Currently, though, I'm feeling like I'm a bit more of a historian, trying to understand Zariel's fall from power.
Varun would absolutely perk
Oh,
up at
great.
that.
At the moment, I've come across some information saying that Zariel used to have a golden elephant in her stead, and you've just walked in with one such thing. So you have piqued my interest.
It's not a golden elephant. It's a yellow one.
She's glowing.
She's a very bright yellow.
There's a magical aura around you protecting you from magical spells.
Are you
Yes,
sure?
which is yellow.
Do you want me to confirm?
Not particularly.
Can I pull out my axe
Wait,
and just have it in my hands?
You can pull out your axe.
But how do you know it's from the elephant? Maybe it's one of us.
What?
You said
What do you mean?
said we had a magic. You said we had a magical aura around us. Maybe it's one of us doing it, not the elephant.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Apologies, I shouldn't. Some of you may be very powerful indeed.
Maybe.
But information here.
Mhm.
Information is valuable. What have you to offer us in exchange for our answers?
Well, I could provide you a nice place to stay for the night. Or if you're quite good, I could assist you in your traversal of Avernus.
When you say
You'd have to
nice
be-
place, are you talking about this place? Because this doesn't look nice.
Well, it's safer than the wastelands of Avernus.
It's not full of demons. I'm happy to call this nice.
But it is full of red caps, and red caps are probably just as bad in my opinion.
They are
Nasty
under my
little things
command.
they are.
They are quite nasty. I do agree. I do control them for the most part. They do
As
get
long
quite
as you keep
rowdy.
them fed.
Yeah.
But yes, if we can provide some mutual answers, I believe this could be a beneficial partnership. But yes, you will be safe here. I am one of the 7. Actually, is it 7? Let me just count. I am one of the warlords of Avernus these days. Not many decide to mess with me or my compound. So you will be safe here.
A Fae is a warlord in hell.
Yeah. And
How'd you
if
get that gig?
Sorry?
How'd you get that gig?
Murder
Checks
As you
out.
do.
and lots of soul coins. So money and murder. Yeah.
You didn't ask for their name and do the normal gig.
Sorry.
You didn't ask for their name and do the normal gig.
Oh, you mean controlling devils?
Yeah, that. Well, it's Fae notorious, like taking your name and other things.
She smiles. Most of the devils around here are too bright for that.
I'd hope so. It is Avernus.
To be fair, it's a low bar.
Yeah.
But sorry, that is impolite. Could I have your names?
Nah, I'm still using
No.
mine.
No, you may not.
Alexander.
Nope.
Worth a shot. What are your names? So I can get to know you.
The name
Not
is
ask-
Alexander.
Alright, Amanda.
You may call me Andy.
I am called the Doombringer.
I am your death.
Feisty little one.
No, that's actually what his name translates to.
Hey, what?
Yeah.
Can't tell if you're messing with me.
Yeah, it's an old word from some old language. I think it was like Netherese.
Oh goodness. Oh yes. As a DM, I will be clear. That Mad Maggie can help you. Whether or not she wants to, is up to your actions in the in Forge Knucklebone.
Yes.
If you, there'll be opportunities to help out NPCs or do this and do that, which may get you more rewards from Maggie, if that makes sense.
It does.
It does make sense, but also I'm not playing my normal self.
I know. I'm just being clear to the
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
are
can
there
play
any
as
other-
your character will do. Yep.
In any
Are
case,
there any other Fae around these parts?
yeah, actually, yeah, that's a good question.
I wasn't expecting to run into some of my own kind in this place.
No. To my understanding, I'm the one and the only. There are a few mortals, I guess you could say, who are also warlords. But the majority of them are devils themselves, who have abandoned the hierarchy. But any more information, I'll have to be paid back with information as well. What brings you to my fortress?
We're following a compass.
No, actually, what brings us here specifically, actually no, that doesn't line up. So two pieces of information for you then. Firstly, I can confirm that this is the Holophant that you mentioned that you are looking for, and it is in search of, it is in search of their memories that brings us here.
So, this is in fact the Holy Fent I'm looking for. And she has lost her memories.
Correct.
You know, that makes things a little more complicated, but I believe I can help in that endeavor. You see, I am, as you can see, I am a night hag. And I am capable of a ritual that could allow us to enter our little elephant's head and reveal some memories, which I imagine that you want to see, and I also am quite interested in what she remembers.
If Lulu is willing to do that, like this is me talking more to the DM than the hag.
Lulu seems more than happy to.
Then, if Lulu is willing to, then we shall join you in that endeavor.
Great. I will prepare the ritual. I'll be back in a few minutes or hours. I'll have to see if I have the right components. You'll just hang around. As she heads off, you are free to wander about the fort. Immediately in your line of sight, the two, Kenku, seem to be swearing quite profusely in high squawks while trying to fix one of the big infernal machines. And across the junkyard, there's a few things. I'll just point them all out. The large creature that follows the hag moves to follow her, but it moans and does a bit of a hopping dance. And there's a few red caps walking behind it, pointing and laughing, mimicking the dance. You notice that one of the ravens on the witch's shoulder is sending you a long stare, while seemingly whispering something to the other raven. The two Kenku seem to be swearing and squawking while trying to repair a vehicle, and across the junkyard, a flying skull enveloped in green flames seems to be looking for something, peering into huts and blasting away pieces of scrap.
Right.
Are there any languages about that I don't recognize? Like that I don't understand?
Trying to. What are the Fey languages? What do these guys speak?
Sylvan.
Sylvan.
Yeah.
Do you understand Sylvan?
I do not. Why do I not?
Good question. Probably because Gary covers you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that based on that.
You probably didn't think to take it because it's like, why would there be fate in hell?
Yeah.
True.
No. I still would have gone with it. I went with Celestial instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
There's a bit of Sylvan, but most conversations seem to be in common between the red caps.
I'm gonna approach the. Can I approach the Kenku and see what they're talking about with the machine?
Yes, you certainly can. They tend to and squawk. We're fixing the machine. Do you have any spare gears?
I might be able to make some.
Okay. Look here, we're mixed. Unfortunately, that won't help. We're missing a spiky gear. And it isn't work, which means that the vehicle isn't working properly. And we just, it's the only way to fix it is to get a Hezro. But the issue is that we can't just go kill a Hezro because demons just disappear when they die. Sorry, I'm just doing some reading.
They disappear back to their plane of existence.
Yes.
Isn't this their plane?
No, other
This
side.
is the Avernus. No. The demons come from the abyss. And Hezro's a demon.
So how do you get one without?
Are you willing to help?
No, I always like tinkering with things.
Well, we would
Be
certainly
very
love your
interested to see
help
how
with
this thing
tinkering.
works.
First, we would need to go on a bit of a hunt. To find a Hezro. And
Could you please just
try to-
describe this creature that you're after?
yes, I certainly can. Let me just get the description up for my benefit.
Yes.
A large, scaly creature with broad shoulders and no neck. It has sharp claws, spiked back, and almost a bulldog face with a massive jaw. It's a
Delightful.
large creature.
Yes, and is... Yeah, sorry. Answered the question that I had, which I'm not going to voice.
Fair enough.
If it's to go kill something, Dargos is going.
No, don't kill it.
Say, hey, Dargos.
It needs to be brought back
you wanna go on a
alive.
hunt?
That can happen too, with a bit of whacking.
Actually, bringing something back alive, that is something that I would want to make an attempt at.
Alright, who's interested in participating in the hunt?
Sure, I guess.
Yeah.
Dargos.
Yeah.
Let's go hunting.
That's quite a few people. So
Austin will probably go with Dargos as well because he hasn't really reacted since he got down the chains.
the Kenku are going to introduce themselves as Chukker and Clunk. Clunk is going to run off and grab the ravens from Mad Maggie and send them off to try to locate a Hezro nearby. And then the Ravens are going to introduce you to some vehicles. They say, for these kinds of expeditions, we've got 3 vehicles. We have our scavenger, which Plonk and I will ride. But we also have 2. Oh, sorry, what are they called? Give me a second. What's their name? 2 Devil's Rides. Who would like to ride what?
Please describe those again, sorry.
Yeah.
So Devil's Ride is
Okay.
like a motorcycle, and a scavenger is more of a tank.
Oh, I definitely want
Dargos
to
is getting
do
on a motorcycle.
Wait,
Yeah.
who earlier was mentioning the motorcycle?
I
Well, I
quite
said bike.
like the look of the tank.
You like the look of the tank?
Aston will probably go in a tank.
Okay. Is
We
anyone
need
else
some
thinking of the second
capacity.
motorcycle?
Motorcycle.
Motorcycle.
Well, there was
I'll
already
go on the
2
tank.
people going.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
already
I already said. Yeah, I already
Oh,
there's
said.
already
okay.
2 people.
Oh, okay.
Right. There's 2.
Tank.
Because we need some ability to bring the thing back alive.
Let me
Oh,
just
strap it to the back.
quickly
Exactly.
see. Sorry, I'm trying to add stuff to your inventory, but I can't seem to open your character sheets, which really sucks.
Hmm.
Oh, what's wrong with my D&D account? Oh. This is gonna be annoying. Could you guys see if you can try to add something to your inventory? Because I think, or maybe do you add it as a separate vehicle? I haven't done it on D&D Beyond before, but you should be able to add a
No.
vehicle to your character in some way.
Object
Do you know how to
vehicle.
do this?
It's under extras.
Extras.
It's under extras.
So the people riding motorcycles, could you add a Devil's Ride to your inventory in some way?
I don't. It's not under there.
What is going? I should be able to. I believe I bought it. It should be shared with you unless my subscription's messed up.
But you're
Okay,
the
I might just
DM of
send you
the
guys.
campaign, so
Yep. Yep, but I can't even open the characters at the moment for some reason. So I think something's messed up. I'm just gonna
yeah,
send you
technical
guys
difficulties.
some information packets. Just give me a
Okay.
second. So you guys having a good day?
Relatively.
Relatively?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
DM's not being too mean.
Nah,
No.
Not
we're
really.
still alive. We're pretty good.
It was interesting until, but we were saved by plot armor, so it's okay.
It's my own fault I got into that. Oh, it's Dargos's own fault.
Okay, I'm gonna send you guys both an information packet on how vehicles work, as well as a stat block. Probably should have remembered to do this earlier.
Yeah. You weren't
fine.
expecting to need this earlier.
Yeah, I was expecting that you could just add it to the chat, which is funny. Alright, there's the cheat sheet. So in Discord is the cheat sheet. Then
Let's open that. Yes.
Complications, yeah. Mishaps, yeah.
There's Devil's Ride and the Scavenger. So, the way war machines work is that someone who's riding it can take one of the actions that are in the action stations. So, for example, the motorcycle can just drive and steer. That's the only thing it can do. Really, it has other features and reactions, but of action stations, it only has the helm. Whereas the Scavenger has a grappling claw at the back, as well as 2 harpoon flingers. So if you're at that station, you can decide to use your action to activate it. If that makes sense. And also, if you're driving one of these things, you move at the speed that you did last turn, unless you use your action to slow down or speed up. And these things can move quite fast if they want to. Makes it very easy for
Yes, they
crossing in Avernus. And also they're powered by souls. So yeah. Try not to throw yourself into the furnace.
Noted.
Noted. While the Kenku are explaining this to you, the 2 ravens come back and transform into imps. They say that they've found one nearby. And they ask if any of you are sticking around while the rest of you are going on a hunt.
I am. I'm gonna go and check some stuff out.
They ask if you can help them with something.
Depends on what they need help with.
Where'd the... They look around and they kind of tilt their heads and ask if they can talk to you in private.
Sure.
Alright, you head off and do that. How are the rest of you feeling about hunting this Hezro?
Do I have any kind of idea
Sure.
how long this is likely to take, relative to how long preparing the ritual is going to be?
The ritual is going to take several hours. You're going to be able to do this and come back before the ritual can start. So this is killing time.
Sure.
Sure. Does that answer your question, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be interesting.
Okay.
And we'll be safest if we have multiple of us.
Okay. So before you leave, Trickle and Clunk kind of talk to you about a plan. And they suggest we sneak up on them, get their attention, and separate them. Oh wait, sorry. The imps found 2 of them together. Not just one by itself. Lure them, fool them, doesn't matter, long as they're separated. And then we can grab it with the grappling hook at the back of the Scavenger, and tear off some of its spines, and then we can run for it. We don't need to fight them or kill them, we just need to separate them.
It is just the spines that you're after?
Yes.
Right. And how much do you know about the danger of these things?
We know they're quite stinky.
Okay. How hard do they hit, and what will annoy them most? Like, resistances and vulnerabilities is what I'm asking.
Yes. they're cool with fire or ice. They don't seem to be bothered too much by that.
Yep, that checks out.
Does anyone else have any questions?
What did I miss?
We're hunting Hezro. Are you wanting to do that, or are you joining Andromeda with helping some imps?
Oh wait, what are the imps doing?
The imps. It hasn't been explained what the imps are doing. They're talking to Andromeda now, is the idea. So they have a favor to ask.
Yes, I can go join the imps then.
Okay. We will. Let's run this simultaneously. Let's see how stupid this gets. And confused.
Let's do that another time.
Oh yes, it's 1:30.
Yeah.
Gosh, thank you for pointing that out. I was completely lost. Alright. Cool. Yes, you're right. We will cut it there as I pull us into the combat map.
This will be interesting, and we will get to see how this all resolves
Next time.
Next time.
Alright. Thank you, everyone. If you need to head off immediately, you can do so. Otherwise, thank you very much for playing. I'm glad that we could get back into it. And
Yes.
that climbing down the chains was more interesting than I thought it was going to be. So
Yeah.
that was good. Feel very happy about that.
You're welcome.
It was good.
Yes, thank you, Machine.
Yeah.
I still am so concerned as to what it is that pulled them off us.
Hmm.
But we'll
Yep.
figure that out another time.
Yeah, because by everything that was going on, Dargos and Ranwin and Bobharan should all be very dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in an okay position, not the
But
best.
the
But,
Pit Fiend could see you and he was gonna kill you.
well, yeah, the pit fiend can see me, but like, I was kind of far away from the pit fiend,
Yes.
and Dargos was in the way, and much more of a target.
I had been very much considering the option of what is it? Action surge, double fireball, radiant damage.
Yeah.
Yes, that could have been interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, look forward to seeing where this goes next time.
Mhm.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Are you wanting to run Mad Mage next week, Tim, or are you? up for that?
Yes. I will confirm things then.
Sure.
But yes, probably will.
Okay. Cool.
Anyway, thank you. It was fun.
Thank you. It was good to be back.